perthtrans.nova937.com.au. Offer ends 31 July for new customers only. Min litre criteria applies. Must be a Qantas Business Rewards member to earn points. For T's and C's, visit bpplus.com.au.
Okay, what's on the feed today?
Just for Girls, the company you keep. Izzy Armitage and Sam Guggenheimer are the best company as they help you navigate life as a 20-something girl.
Who spreads the gossip?
We don't spread the gossip, but we share the tea.
This podcast keeps true to girl code and keeps you safe in the sisterhood.
Note to self, download the Just for Girls podcast.
Keep good company with Just for Girls, your new ride or dies on your favourite podcast app.
Isn't it strange to pay on-road costs for a car that wants to go off-road? The Volkswagen Amarok Style V6. Get all your on-road costs for free. Visit Volkswagen.com.au to book a test drive today. Offer ends March 31. Conditions and fees apply.
Perfect hair isn't just a fantasy. At Morris Mead, we want to make your hair dreams a reality. From $295, receive a personalised consultation, bespoke colour service, rebonding treatment, tailored cut and blow dry. Plus, we'll gift you a follow-up appointment for a Kerastars caviar treatment and blow dry for just $50, valued at $170. For long-lasting, luxurious results, let us create your dream hair today. Book now at morrismead.com.au.
Been injured on the road or at work? How much are you really worth? If you've made a personal injury claim, Stephen Brown Lawyers can tell you how much your claim is really worth. We've been helping injured West Australians for over 20 years. It's no win, no fee. For a free consultation, call 13HURT or visit stephenbrown.com.au.
Conditions apply.
There's always that moment on a road trip after you've already stopped for snacks, had 2 emergency toilet breaks, and have finally agreed on a song. When you suddenly think,
did I leave the iron on?
No, you're covered with award-winning insurance from Allianz, just in case. Winner of 2024 CanStar's outstanding value for both home and contents insurance. Allianz. Conditions apply. Before buying, read the PDS and TMD on our website.
All right, what do we got today? What's new?
The Heart of It, the company you keep. And Cameron and Ali Daddo are the best company. They keep imparting their learnings on love and relationships. And each week they chat to well-known partners in love and life who prove that no 2 relationships are the same.
We've learned a thing or two about relationships.
Still learning.
Note to self, download the Heart of It podcast.
So keep good company with The Heart of It, your couples consultants on your favourite podcast app.
Light up your taste buds with Aporto's new pulled chicken wrapper. Aporto's hand-pulled flame-grilled chicken, sweet and tangy prego sauce, wrapped with Portuguese tomato salad, mayo, lettuce and cheese. Wrap your hands around one today at Aporto. Available for a limited time only.
TransNusa is the new airline in town, flying return from Perth to Bali with a new level of comfort that will blow the lid off your bintang. TransNusa is a premium service from takeoff to touchdown with more space for you and your luggage. Once you've experienced the extra legroom, wider seats and bigger baggage allowances, you'll never fly cattle class again. Book Bali better at transnusa.co.id.
G'day Perth, WA. This month, DD's giving Perth 20% off trips out, so you can sink more cans in Cannington. Done. Experience the thrills of Cockburn. It's Cockburn, I know that it's Cockburn. Splash cash like you're spending daddy's money in Cot. Get a dog up ya in Dog Swamp. See double in Double View. Get rotten in, you get the idea, guys. Just download the app and use the code DDPAYS and take a cheap trip out today. T's and C's apply.
Australia, stand up for fast, affordable, future-ready internet speeds to stream awesome things like a series about telekinetic crime-solving quintuplets who are all named Norman! Refresh your internet with Superloop!
Virgin Australia's 72-hour Queensland sale is now on. Fly for just $225 from Perth to Brisbane on select one-way economy light flights. Holiday glow included. Sale ends this Saturday unless sold out prior. Book now at virginaustralia.com. Seat selection and checked baggage not included in economy light fare. Payment surcharge may apply, subject to availability, travel periods and T&Cs apply.
Perth traffic. NOVA937. $20 million tonight. That's Powerballin'. Get your ticket from Lottery West by 6 p.m. tonight. Play responsibly. Call 1-800-858-858. There's been a crash Mitchell Freeway southbound exit to Reed Highway, Hammersley. The exit ramp is blocked. Police and towing services are on site with traffic heavy back to Hepburn Ave. A vehicle fire Kwinana Freeway southbound at Raleigh Road, Auburn Grove, as the exit ramp closed by police with traffic heavy back to Russell Road. The Mitchell and Kwinana Freeway southbound slow Hepburn Ave to Reed Highway and Russell Road to Raleigh Road, and Kwinana Freeway northbound building Mortimer Road to Thomas Road. The Volkswagen Blue Carpet event is now on. Get a great deal on the T-Rock City Life, available from $37,990 drive away. T's and C's apply at volkswagen.com.au. Mostly sunny today with a top of 38. Right now it's 22 degrees.
Live on your radio, stream on any device, or play Nova on your smart speaker.
This is Nova.
It's 6:04. Good morning. I'm Talisa Ryder. The cost of living crisis is firming as a key election issue as the opposition leader prepares to hand down his budget reply tonight. Peter Dutton will unveil a plan to slash the fuel excise. It'll be cut from 50 cents to 25 for 12 months, saving drivers around $700 on petrol a year. The latest supermarket price survey from Choice has revealed there has been some relief at the checkout. The consumer group analysed 14 common grocery items, finding Woolies raised prices by 3.7%, while prices dropped at Aldi and Coles. Editorial Director Mark Sorrell says he's hoping for a downward shift in prices soon.
We're hoping for downward pressure on prices. That's one of the reasons why we're doing this grocery survey to begin with, is to put a bit of pressure on the big supermarkets to sort of lower prices.
Closer to home, and the search continues for a kayaker who went missing during a multi-day group tour in the Kimberley region. 2 men fell from their rafts into the Drysdale River on Monday, with one of them found clinging to a tree and rescued. However, a 79-year-old man is yet to be found. And lawyers for Lady Gaga have fired back after the pop star was hit with a lawsuit by a surfboard brand, claiming she stole their Mayhem logo for her new album. Gaga's legal team says they're just trying to capitalise on her success with a baseless lawsuit. Sean's up next with the sport.
Nova Sport.
Thanks, T. The AFL teams will be in later today for the weekend's derby. Fremantle will be weighing up a replacement for the injured Brandon Walker. He's got a shoulder. While the Eagles will be hoping Jake Waterman can get through a fitness test on his back in order to play. West Coast wingman Tyrell Dewar says his team's new game plan is starting to click as they look ahead to Derby 60 against Freo on Sunday.
We've been working on it all pre-season, and I think we just saw a little bit of a glimpse of it last week against Brisbane.
Over to cricket now. South Australia will resume at 6 for 158 on day 2 of their Shield clash against Queensland in Adelaide. Of course, this is the final. Earlier, the Bulls were all out for just 95. South Australia fast bowler Brendan Doggett taking 6 for 31. The deck was doing plenty there. And in the NRL, Manly has wasted little time naming their ideal replacement for Daly Cherry Evans in the halves next year. They've got their sights set on Raiders halfback Jamal Fogarty, and after reportedly contacted his management about bringing him to Sydney next year.
Weather-wise, mostly sunny today with tops of 38 degrees. Clear skies tomorrow and 35. Right now it's 22 degrees and you're up to date on Nova.
Bedsheds up to 50% off mid-season clearance is now on. Hurry into Bedshed and get up to 50% off mattresses, bed frames, kids' furniture and more. Ends Sunday.
With so many holiday homes on Booking.com, there are so many Tina Feys I could be. Surfing Tina at a beach villa. Is that a shark? Or channel surfing Tina in an apartment. Ooh, a shark show. Book whoever you want to be. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
When you need a machine built for the toughest jobs, call Sean.
Call Epiroc, the #1 choice for drill rigs, loaders and trucks in mining and construction projects.
When the job's too tough for Sean. Well, that's all of them. Call Epiroc, built for mining, made for you.
Listen via the Nova player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go. The Nova player.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean.
On Nova 937.
It's 6:08. Nathan and Sean. We've got Ross with us today.
Hello.
Good to see you, Ross.
Hello.
Ross.
I was saying to Nat, I hosted the B Street Smart Arts road safety event yesterday. There was about 15,000 kids over 2 days. I had one kid from the crowd yell at me, said, come over here, come over here. A lot of people were, I said, you're from Nova, but this one person said, hey, Ross, I dog sit Nat's dog.
That's not what he said, Ross.
What did he say?
That's not what he said. He did not say, hey, Ross, because he then said to me, I met Sean today.
That's a win for me.
Where did you meet Sean? Thinking he was going to say the supermarket.
Yeah.
And he said at that event, and I went, no, that wasn't Sean. That was
No.
Ross. And he went, and he looked at me really quizzically, like, I do not understand what you're saying to me. He said he worked at Nova. It's like, yeah, there's more than one man that works at Nova.
But did he know Sean used to play for the Fremantle Dockers and was captain?
so.
Because if he thought that and he
I
somehow
know.
thought it was me,
I
that is
know.
the biggest compliment I've
Mate,
ever
you're
had.
fit as a fiddle.
But all the
Better
ex-footballers
looking
let
than me.
themselves go.
Nat, my daughter went along to the RAC with Santa Maria
Did
just
she
the other
think
day.
that was you as well?
Well, she knew straight away. She said there was a really nice guy that was the MC or
Yes.
the compere or something, Ross, and he works with you.
Oh,
yeah.
Because he
you're like,
works
yeah,
for
I know.
NOVA937. I said, yes, he's a superstar.
You should tell me. I do shout-outs to specific
Oh, do
kids
you?
sometimes.
to make you
She
feel
really
special.
enjoyed it, Ross. I did tell Ross that he really enjoyed it, and you said it was quite intense.
Well, yeah, it is intense.
It's not the sort of thing you enjoy because the idea
No.
of it is to
Keep people alive.
make
Keep
them
kids alive.
responsible drivers.
Know
Yeah,
about
that's
the
right.
serious consequences that happen.
Yeah.
There is some lighthearted stuff, but yeah, it's a serious event. So I hope she got a lot out of it.
No, she did. She did.
Hope she hosts better than her father.
I think we all hope that, Nat.
On the show today, Hughesy's going to join us.
Oh, cool.
Oh, mate,
Legend.
Hughesy.
Yeah.
He's
It's been a
Taskmaster
while since I
Australia.
spoke to
He's
Hughesy.
back.
Good on him.
Yeah. Ripping. Sport. What do we got?
Jordan Clark, actually, he's going to be in before 7 o'clock from the Fremantle Dockers. Of course, we're gearing up for that derby this weekend.
And anyone else?
I'm sorry,
Sheets, Nat.
Sean's just, as he's talking, he's going through the papers that say what's on the show. And he's
Oh,
looking
the
for
big
something.
Pav.
Oh,
I forgot. Who's not in bold? See, Jordan Clark's in bold.
Just read it before we go on air and you'll be
Have
fine.
a look at Oh, he actually is. It says Pav. P-A-V.
Sean thought it was an audio-visual company who was joining us. Shall we get into it? Diet Pepsi, bit early, but okay. Here's Addison Rae, 6:11 on Nova.
My boy's a winner, he loves the game. My lips reflect off his cross-gold chain. I like the way he's telling me my ass looks good in these ripped blue jeans. My cheeks are red like cherries in the spring. Body's a work of art, you to die to see. Untouched, XO, young, lust, let's driving your car, I'm your baby. So sweet, innocence in the backseat. Sweet love, sweet love, sweet love, me. My innocence in the backseat. Driving your car, I'm your baby. So sweet, innocence in the backseat. Sweet love, sweet love, sweet love, me. My innocence in the backseat. Break all the rules, till we get caught. Fog up the windows in the parking lot. Summer love, sexy. Sitting on his lap, sipping Diet Pepsi. I write my name with lipstick on your chest. I leave a mark so you know I'm the best. Untouched, XO, young, lust, let's go. Driving your car, I'm your baby. So sweet, innocence in the backseat. Sweet love, sweet love, sweet love, me. My innocence in the backseat. Driving your car, I'm your baby. So sweet, innocence in the backseat. Sweet love, sweet love, sweet love, me. My innocence in the backseat.
Buy a new Deepal SO7 SUV by March 31st and receive 12 months complimentary unlimited public charging with the EV network. T's and C's apply.
Perth traffic.
Nova 937.
It's 14 past 6, David out and Sean, a top of 38. It's still happening. Mostly sunny. It was a little hotter than I expected yesterday.
Yeah, I actually thought it was going to be 35 today. I know that doesn't sound like great, but it was a drop. So I was
yeah. No, 38
my shorts
today.
are longer than expected. Do you think? Like
Yeah,
they
you
actually
haven't
go down
thought this
towards my
through.
knee.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's still quite a gap. Like at the Catholic school, they'd get the tape measure out to say your skirt wasn't long enough. 35 tomorrow, the weekend 35 and 31 on Sunday. What's happening on the roads, T?
There's been a reported crash Rockingham Road northbound between Thomas Road and Ankertel Road, Kwinana Beach. Traffic is heavy in the area, so caution is advised. Another accident, Mitchell Freeway southbound exit to Reed Highway, Hammersley, has the exit ramp blocked. Incident response police and towing services are on site with traffic heavy back to Hepburn Ave. And a vehicle fire, Kwinana Freeway southbound at Rowley Road, Auburn Grove, has the exit ramp closed by police. Traffic heavy back to Russell Road. Freedom is your home of sofas starting from $990. The price is just as comfortable as the sofa. Find your sofa only at Freedom.
Great work, T. How are you flying today?
Yeah, fine.
Loves it.
Good to go.
Just raring to go. It's nearly Friday.
Look at me.
Oh, no.
Are
you going to do it?
do you want to do? Do you want
No, you go.
Have you eaten something this morning?
Oh,
You got something
Got a
in your
big
teeth.
green thing in your teeth.
What have you eaten? What have you eaten?
I didn't notice.
It's like honestly, it looks like half
Three-quarters asparagus.
half of a head of cabbage.
But it's kind, you tell. You want to be
right.
told.
Telling me we need
That's
friends
right.
like you,
Exactly.
Nat.
I'm here
Okay.
for you.
Lick your teeth. Lick your teeth. Tell you, lick your teeth.
I
Go,
chickened out.
and I won't look at that and then come back to us.
Okay,
go.
He's really getting into it? Yes.
No, it's worse.
Oh, no, it's migrated into right in the middle.
Can we
Do this
take a
for your
photo and
friends.
put it up?
What is it?
We don't know.
I don't know, but like either algae has grown there or you've had something to eat this morning that had spinach in
Well,
it.
thanks for telling me, guys.
Yeah, no, we're here because we're friends,
I'll go
we're a
do the
family.
traffic, yeah.
Right, it's 16 past 6 on Nova.
This is Nathan, Nat, and Sean. Listen via the Nova player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go.
Want great value coffee? How about great quality coffee? They're both at the Ready. Ready Express. Australia's best $2 coffee. Find out at Ready Express.
Living with diabetes? Ditch finger pricks with Freestyle Libre, the wearable sensor that monitors glucose levels straight to your phone. Trial it now for only $15 at freestylelibre.com.au. T's and C's apply. Follow directions for use.
Now the darling little monsters, I mean angels, have grown, you're probably thinking of buying a bigger home. Loan Monster can help with the loan quicker than you can say, "Roar." Just fill out our 3-step online form and our monster will start crunching your numbers. He'll have someone call you back with an answer today, even on the weekend. Loanmonster.com.au. The only thing scary about us is our pet monster.
Shopping around for health insurance?
Consider switching to HBF. With no shareholders to pay, they can give more back to their members.
And here's a stat. This year, HBF has the lowest average premium increase of the 5 largest health funds in Australia.
How good is that? Right now, they're offering up to $1,000 cash back when you join hospital and extras cover before May 1st. Switch to HBF today.
For new members who join and keep eligible combined cover on fortnightly or monthly direct debit, cashback varies by cover level. Advertised amount based on Family Gold Hospital and top 70 extras. T's and C's apply.
The invasive polyphagous shothole borer is a serious threat and has been found across the Perth metro area. We must follow the best science and act fast to prune or remove affected trees and replant to protect our tree canopy. Look out for the signs of infestation, like small holes or dark stains on tree trunks and branches. And please, do not move untreated wood. This accelerates the spread. Learn more at wa.gov.au/borer. Authorised by the State Government, Perth.
Harvey Norman Bedding floor stock clearance ends Monday. Don't miss massive savings on selected mattresses and adjustable bases from big brands including Sealy Posturepedic, King Coil by AH Beard, Sleepmaker and Temper. Prices slashed on bedroom furniture, kids furniture, bunks and more. Pillows, quilt covers, cushions, throws, all priced at clear. Don't miss massive floor stock savings plus bonus standard local delivery on selected purchases over $999. Harvey Norman Bedding floor stock clearance must end Monday. Best brands, best range, best prices guaranteed. Conditions and exclusions apply.
Double coverage activated.
Vodafone has doubled its network coverage, so you can do more of what you love in more places than ever before. To celebrate, get double the data and half the price. That's a massive 100 gigs for just $24.50 a month for the first 6 months. With double the network, double the data, and half the price, there's never been a better time to make your move to Vodafone. New connections with WA postcode only. Savings on SIM-only plan fees. T&C apply.
Out here, the work's tough, so the equipment you use has to be tougher. That's why Epiroc is the #1 choice for mining and construction projects across the globe, across the country, and right here in WA. Drill rigs, loaders, trucks, and more. If it's Epiroc, it's built for the toughest jobs. Find us in the pits, underground, in the control room, and anywhere the work gets done. Epiroc, built for mining, made for you.
And we're back at the Waffle. What's the strategy for today's game, do you think?
Well, to begin with, keep out of that back pocket. It's an affordable day for everyone with these ticket prices.
True. And I reckon just get out and soak up the occasion. It's top quality footy and a great atmosphere.
At quarter time, get so close to the huddle you can hear the coach. That's a win.
And then kick the footy around on the ground at half-time. That's a win-win at the Waffle.
Spend some time with your team. Grab your tickets at waffle.com.au. Let's go.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. Listen via the Nova player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go.
Hold me down. Tell me everything's alright. Call me back. Say that it's all in my mind. Guess I'm running round in circles, trying so hard to convince myself that you're asleep alone in your bed. So save me from my misery, I'll drown in this uncertainty. Just tell me that it's all in my head. I was ready to fall in love with somebody and love somebody like you. I was holding on for far too long, 'cause nothing's all that I ever knew. I'm still in love with you, without you. Take it back, all the words you said laying in my arms. If you didn't mean them, 'cause my heart don't work like that. 'Cause I'm running out of reasons, trying so hard to believe in all the promises you made in the dark. 'Cause when you had me in your orbit, you said only I could solve it. Then you left as soon as I fell apart. I was ready to fall in love with somebody and love somebody like you. I was holding on for far too long, 'cause nothing's all that I ever knew. I'm still in love with you, without you. And you told me to be patient, and I was patient for you, patient for you. And you told me to keep waiting, and I waited for you, only for you. I was ready to fall in love with somebody and love somebody like you. I was holding on for far too long, 'cause nothing's all that I ever knew. I was ready to fall in love with somebody and love somebody like you. I was holding on for far too long, 'cause nothing's all that I ever knew. I'm still in love with you, without you. I'm still in love with you, without you.
It's Nathan and Sean for Shell Ready Express. That's Dean Lewis, of course, who is a part of Nova's Global Red Room, powered by Expedia. Will give you more opportunities to get on the list. Somebody else will be winning their ticket tomorrow.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes.
So, Ross, at the start of the show, you were talking about you've been away for a couple of days and you were hosting an event with a whole heap of schools get to come and see. Now, what was that?
It was RACB Street Smart. It's a road safety event with, I think they're year 11s or year 10s. They're about to get their licence.
Yeah.
And there was 15,000 people there over 2 days. And the idea is to keep them alive,
Yes.
give them the real messages about the
So
seriousness.
some of the stuff that they see is quite graphic, because
Rob-
the idea is to shock them into, you know,
life can go wrong really
making
quickly.
good decisions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rob Pike, he has no legs. He lost his legs, and he's one of the speakers there. It's a brilliant event. I think it does really well. One of the things they do is they have the Auslan interpreters for the deaf and hard of hearing. There's some students there. And there's 4 of them, and so they're doing their thing. And I always worry about my one because I I go off script and shout out to schools and happy birthday to Tenzin from this school, etc. But one of the doctors, Dr. Rao, delightful man. He goes through he was a trauma surgeon for more than 20 years. He's
seen some stuff, hasn't he?
Exactly, and he goes through some of that stuff. He talks at one stage, and it's not a light thing, but at one stage there is a lighter bit about some of the well, I wouldn't say it was light, but he speaks about the medical consequences of some of the things that could happen if you have hip injuries.
Yeah.
And the interpreter, he mentioned you could have issues with erectile dysfunction.
Yes.
Or he
What's the sign for that? Is
you can't see it, but it's like one finger.
And then it just
goes
wilts.
up hard.
It's just one finger up. And then he also talked about, I don't even want to say the word.
You've got to.
The peak of the fun, you know. You know what I'm talking about. It's the ad you sometimes hear and you don't like. That one, if you could have issues with that part.
That's something that might happen prematurely.
Yeah, that's the one.
So how does that...
That one is...
What is that?
Is exactly what you think it is with your hands.
Oh.
Exactly. So I heard him...
Sean, you do that sign all the time.
All the time.
I heard him say it, and then I didn't see him do the thing, so he came off stage. I was like, man, you got stitched up there a bit. And I spoke to the other Auslan interpreters, and they said, yeah, he's a new guy. He's the one who had to do that. So he did really well. And I don't know if he knew it was coming up, but he knows his stuff.
Yeah.
And you need to.
So feeding the chooks is actually a good sign.
Yes. Who knew you were fluent in Auslan, Sean?
Unbelievable.
As long as that's all you want to talk to
language.
All you want to talk to a deaf person about. I can remember seeing one time Adam Hill's great comedian, and he did a show where he had an Auslan interpreter signing his show, and there were the sign, and he actually drew attention to it. But the sign for tampon is hilarious. It's a very over-exaggerated, whoop, up and under.
Pity this is radio. We're doing
I know.
specific.
Yes. We should bring in sign language for radio.
We should. That's going to be an absolute winner.
Because we're progressive and inclusive. It's 26 on Nova.
It's Nathan, Nat, and Sean. Listen via the Nova player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go.
Sydney Writers' Festival returns this May. Come together and explore writers of dazzling fiction and captivating life stories, including Big Little Lies author Leanne Moriarty, author of One Day David Nichols, international sensation Marion Keyes, and crime superstar Ian Rankin. Plus topics from queer stories, Ozpol election wrap-ups, crafting the perfect novel, and more. Find your next favourite book at Sydney Writers' Festival on from 19 to 27 May. Get your tickets today at swf.org.au.
All right, what do we got today? What's new?
The heart of it, the company you keep. And Cameron and Ali Dado are the best company. They keep imparting their learnings on love and relationships. And each week they chat to well-known partners in love and life who prove that no two relationships are the same.
We've learned a thing or two about relationships.
Still learning.
Note to self, download the Heart of It podcast.
So keep good company with The Heart of It, your couples consultants on your favourite podcast app.
Footy is officially back, and this season the place to watch AFL live on Saturday is on Fox Footy, available on KO Sports.
Yep, live Saturday footy every round with no ad breaks in play.
Now let's take a look at what you won't want to miss on KO Sports.
Hi guys, Kath Cox here. The NRL's been off to an incredible start this season, and KO has every hit up, every tackle and every try with no ad breaks in play. The same goes for the AFL. Whoever you support, the place to watch your footy live this season is KO Sports. And coming soon, all the action from the F1 Japan Grand Prix and live from Augusta, the Masters Golf, exclusive to Fox Sports.
New to KO? Visit kosports.com.au and get on board today.
Monarch makes painting easy because the wrong tools are frustrating. Rollers giving poor patchy finishes and finding loose brush hairs everywhere. Oh, don't settle for subpar results. Achieve the perfect finish with ease. Monarch. Painting made easy. Available at Bunnings Warehouse.
Explore the entire coastline in a single day at Aqua. See stunning exhibits, iconic sea creatures, ride in a glass-bottom boat, and more. The perfect day out for wonder seekers, thrill chasers, and nature lovers to learn, explore, and discover. Visit Aqua today and see for yourself.
Right now, you can get 75% off the Fetch Mini at Telstra. Experience effortless home entertainment at your place. Find out more in-store or online. Offer ends April 21.
Isn't it strange to pay on-road costs for a car that wants to go off-road? The Volkswagen Amarok Style V6. Get all your on-road costs for free. Visit Volkswagen.com.au to book a test drive today. Offer ends March 31. Conditions and fees apply.
Consciousness. The awareness of one's existence has divided philosophers for centuries. Is it an illusion? Do we exist beyond our own mind? Or are we just watching Aldi's 43-inch Full HD Smart TV? Just $249. With streaming at your fingertips. It's special you can buy at Aldi's Big Entertainer Sale this Saturday. Aldi. Good different.
Hey you, if you're sitting in the back of a hybrid right now, but didn't order it through Didi, I'm about to blow your mind. You could have gotten the same car and the same driver with the same radio, feeling the same silence because you didn't make the same small talk as the last passenger. You'd be sitting in the same traffic, ruminating in the same thoughts that kept you up last night. But here it comes, for a different price. It's the same, but Didi. Check the app next time.
Right now, feel even more good health catch-on with Bupa. Get up to 10 weeks free and 2 and 6 month waiting periods waived on extras when you join directly on eligible products. Plus, get up to 700 everyday rewards dollars. So you can feel good at your checkup and the checkout. T's and C's apply. New members only. But hurry, offer ends April 2nd. For award-winning health insurance, search Bupa 10 weeks free today.
Perth traffic.
NOVA937.
Why pay on-road costs for a car that wants to go off-road? The Volkswagen Amarok Style V6. Get your all on-road costs for free. Test drive today. Offer ends March 31. Conditions and fees apply. There's been a crash Mitchell Freeway southbound exit to Reed Highway, Hammersley. The exit ramp is blocked. Incident response police and towing services are on site with traffic heavy back to Hepburn Ave. That reported crash Rockingham Road northbound between Thomas Road and Ankertel Road, Kwinana Beach. As traffic heavy in the area, caution is advised. The Mitchell and Kwinana Freeway southbound slow Hepburn Ave to Reed Highway and Rowley Road, and Kwinana Freeway northbound busy Mortimer Road to Thomas Road. Saturday Lotto's $20 million super draw is this Saturday. Get your tickets from Lottery West in-store, online or via the app. Play responsibly. Call 1-800-858-858. Mostly sunny today, a top of 38. Right now it's 22 degrees.
Everyone needs a place where they can be their brightest. Murdoch University is that place. Murdoch University, a brighter future is here.
Live on your radio, stream via the Nova player, or play Nova on your smart speaker.
This is Nova.
It's 6:31. Good morning. I'm Talisa Ryder. The opposition says it'll scrap Labor's new tax cuts if it wins the May election. The Albanese government's latest round of tax relief passes Senate overnight, saving Aussies about $500 a year. Liberal leader Peter Dutton claims the spending is irresponsible and instead plans to offer households cheaper petrol by halving the fuel excise for a year. Doctors are worried we could be heading for a horror flu season in Australia with a decrease in the number of people getting a flu shot. AMA President Dr. Danielle McMullen says the vaccine is safe and saves lives.
The flu vaccine can't cause the flu. The common side effect to feel a little bit under the weather for a day or two after your vaccine, but you definitely can't catch the flu from it. Your best protection from influenza is to get your flu vaccine.
WA police say heavy rainfall has complicated their search for a missing kayaker in the Kimberley region. A 79-year-old man fell from his raft on the Drysdale River while on a multi-day group tour on Monday. He's still yet to be found. And Prince Harry has sensationally quit a charity he co-founded nearly 20 years ago after a dispute with the chairwoman. In a statement, the Duke of Sussex says what's transpired is unthinkable. Sean's up next with the sport.
Don't let another year go by without planning for your future. Visit aware.com.au to try their free retirement planner calculator today.
Nova Sport.
Thanks to Lisa. Round 3 of the footy gets underway tonight with the under siege Essendon hosting Port Adelaide. The Bombers naming defender Jordan Ridley and debutant Sayed Al-Hawali in their lineup, while the Power have made 3 changes, naming Tom Cochrane for his first game, along with Ivan Soldo and Esava Radikalia Coach Ken Hinkley says Cochrane, who has Tourette's syndrome, has overcome a lot to make his debut.
Oh, it's a great story. It's an absolute great story. I'm so proud of him and proud of his family and for the way he's been able to take on these challenges and fit into an AFL environment in such a short period of time. And now he's going to play his first game of AFL football. It's just such a good story.
Good luck to Tom tonight. Over to cricket, and Australia has completed a 3-0 clean sweep of New Zealand in the Women's T20 Internationals. The Tourists winning by 8 runs in yesterday's clash, finishing on 4 for 180. And there are fears over the future of the NRL Grand Final being played in Western Sydney, with Queensland now eyeing off the event. The Sunshine State making a play for the clash as billions is poured into a new venue for the 2032 Brisbane Games.
Weather-wise, mostly sunny today with tops of 38 degrees. Clear skies tomorrow and 35. Right now it's 22 degrees and you're up to date on Nova.
A quality coffee this early? Ready when you are.
Need a great tasting coffee? It's at the Ready Express.
The coffee snobs are seeing Ready.
Is this Australia's best $2 coffee?
Yes, it is. Head to Ready Express today and taste for yourself.
Listen via the Nova player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go. The Nova player. It's Nathan, Nat and Sean on Nova 937.
It's 25 to 7. Nathan and Sean. Jordan Clark joining us before 7 o'clock. Our Fremantle Docker.
Fantastic. The big Pav a bit later on. That's going to be good.
It's very Dockers oriented, isn't it?
Oh, tomorrow we're going to have Jeremy McGovern, okay? Settle down. The Derby is on the doorstep.
What number is it, Shawnee? Do you know?
Derby 60.
Oh.
Would you have known that now?
No.
Neither.
I thought it was like high 50s, but yeah, 60s.
And what's
That's a lot, isn't it, when you think about it? I played in the first one.
Did you?
Yeah,
what's
the very first one.
What's the breakdown now? Who's won more?
The Eagles are in front by about 4. No, because they had a mad run for takeaway last year. I think it was a couple of years in a row. Like, they were terrible. Remember we had Griffin here, and I bagged him out that day, and then we finally won one. It's been a while.
So it took you bagging Griffin Logue out, and then he
put him on notice.
Then he went to North Melbourne, so good one.
Actually, I didn't draw the dots there, Nat, but that's a really good point.
Here's the Lumineers. Ho, hey.
I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. I've been sleeping in my bed. So show me family, all the blood that I will bleed. I don't know where I belong. I don't know where I went wrong, but I can write a song. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. I don't think you're right for him. Think of what it might have been. Took a bus to Chinatown. I'd be standing on Canal and Bowery. She'd be standing next to me. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. Love, we need it now. Let's go for some. Somewhere bleed now. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart.
That's the Lumineers.
Ho, hey.
It's 22 to 7. Nathan Att and Sean with Ross joining us this morning as well. can we talk for a little bit about what is the dream, Sean? I'm not a beach person, but I think if this happened at the beach regularly, I would be all over it. In Kiama in New South Wales, at a place called Kendall's Beach, $100 notes were washing up on the beach. $100 notes.
You bloody ripper.
People were swimming out into the water, like in their clothes and everything, to get this money that's just floating, drifting around.
So there was a lot. There wasn't just a couple.
No.
There's enough for people to want to.
There were wads.
What happened? How? What?
Well, most. I mean, they reckon
interesting
there's.
word, wad, isn't it?
They reckon there's big
And we'll get back to that later.
cocaine wash up on the beach over there too. So it's probably related.
When do you ever see $100 bills? When do you ever see multiple $100 bills? You think drugs.
So when the cyclones were all happening, one of the warnings before then was talking about how the beach is all going to wash away, right? All the way down that northern New South Wales coast and also Queensland. But the one thing that they were saying, if you come across drugs and or money, you just got to, call the authorities. Would you, in a million years, watch a whole heap of cash wash in and ring the cops?
Sean, the answer is someone did. Because
ruined it for everyone.
New South Wales Police confirmed that officers responded to a call about the money and spoke to a woman at the beach. You stupid snitch. Just pick up the money, let everybody have a go, and go home. What is wrong with you?
Stitches get stitches, we know. All over that lady.
Report the drugs. Don't report the money, because you can use that.
Do you have to report the drugs? Because that's the thing too.
Yeah, the drugs you'd report. But
right, okay, Ross. Amongst us, Natalie, the money rolls up onto the beach. Ross, what are you doing?
Straight on the phone, aren't you?
I probably would say something. Just because, it sits with the art and you're going to have that. You remember when that time I was unethical?
You do literally anything for money.
I do.
And it's gifted. The Lord has presented it to you.
I don't do anything for money. Most things for money. And this is most of them are ethical. Most of them. This one, I'd feel bad.
Why?
For who?
What, for the drug dealer?
Yeah, actually, there's no victim in
this is the only time that you would think, because you'd have this feeling that there's someone watching me and other drug dealers sitting in the dunes waiting for this, and they've seen it happen. Then they follow you home and kill you, right? Okay, we've all seen that.
No, but that's why you tell your friend, tell everybody around you, come on, we'll all go in, because they can't get all of us. They can't follow all of us home.
Safety numbers, good call, Nat.
Right. Yeah,
and then everybody gets a bit.
I take a couple, but then I give people on the beach a heads up. So you're doing a good thing, right? Hey, hope you're having a good day. Get some money. And
I'm about to call the cops.
About to ruin it for everyone. Get in.
This is the closest I've come to it. I've told this story before. I don't know if you heard it, Ross, but when I bought the block that we then built a house on, our neighbours had already started doing a build on their part of the block. So it was one split into two. And they came to us one day and they said, you need to dig up your backyard, or you need to be around when the earthworks are being done. So because we've found money, they've got up to $2 or $3 grand worth of cash
buried
in the backyard.
And Ross, I used to live next door to this block many years ago, and the old boy that lived there was a hoarder. So there were just piles of stuff out the back.
Yeah,
like piles and piles. He ordered it. There'd be like a whole pile of glass flagons and piles of timber things. And literally there were like little paths in between. Like friends would come over and I'd say, come and look at this. And we'd look over the fence and see, look at his piles. Yeah. And obviously what he was doing is burying his money because he didn't trust the banks.
And?
So the excavation happened and all that kind of...
And you were around?
Come in. No, I wasn't around. Oh. And I turned up later in the day on a couple of occasions. No one mentioned a thing.
No, you know what? So now you get to stay in the beach houses of those excavators, though, don't you?
They're retired.
Oh, what a joke. I missed it.
So close. All right. So Ross is calling the cops, just so you know. Don't go fossicking on the beach with him. He's going to ruin it for everyone. It's 18-7 on Nova. Here's Sabrina Carpenter. She's a busy woman.
I'm so mature, collected, and sensible. Except when I get hit with rejection. To turn me down, well, that's just unethical. I'll turn into someone you're scared to know. But if you need my love, my clothes are off, I'm coming over to your place. And if you don't need my love, I didn't want you anyway. Yeah, I'm a busy woman, I wouldn't let you come into my calendar any night. But if you want my to reapply. Maybe for you, though, I could accommodate. I'm flexible, so just tell me what you like. Tantric yoga, baby, namaste. If you don't want me, I'll just deem you gay. But if you need my love, my clothes are off, I'm coming over to your place. And if you don't need my love, I didn't want you anyway. Yeah, I'm a busy woman, I wouldn't let you come into my calendar every night. But if you want my kisses, I'll be your perfect missus till the day that one of us dies. Busy woman, all the time. Busy woman for the rest of my life. My openings are super tight. Busy woman, unless you call it my clothes are off, I'm coming over to your place. And if you don't need my love, I didn't want you anyway. 'Cause I'm a busy woman, I wouldn't let you come into my calendar any night. But if you want my kisses, I'll be your perfect missus till the day that one of us dies.
Sydney Writers' Festival returns this May. Come together and explore writers of dazzling fiction and captivating life stories, including Big Little Lies author Leanne Moriarty, author of One Day David Nichols, international sensation Marion Keyes, and crime superstar Ian Rankin. Plus topics from Queer Stories, Ozpol election wrap-ups, crafting the perfect novel, and more. Find your next favourite book at Sydney Writers' Festival on from 19 to 27 May. Get your tickets today at swf.org.au.
Perth traffic.
Nova 937.
It's 14 to 7. David and Sean top of 38 today, mostly sunny, 35 tomorrow, 35 Saturday, and for the Derby on Sunday, 31 sunny degrees.
Just incidentally, Jordan Clark's in the studio at the moment, and we're going to be talking footy in a second. But Talisa's just walked in. Last time, Jord, you would have seen Talisa. She had blonde hair.
Oh, yeah.
Then Nat's got straight hair. And Ross is wearing pants. But there's a whole thing going on with you today.
We're all different.
Actually,
confusing, isn't it?
What did you say to Nat when she looked a bit different with her hair?
Something's going on or something.
No, he
like
said
that.
you've done something there.
You've done.
That's not the way to...
The highest
bloke's fault.
compliment.
Yeah.
Thank you. T, who now has the cleanest teeth in the room. What's happening on the road?
I double checked before I came in. A crash Mitchell Freeway southbound exit to Reed Highway Hammersley has been cleared. Traffic remains heavy back to Hepburn Ave, though. A reported crash Rockingham Road northbound between Thomas Road and Ankertel Road, Kwinana Beach, has traffic heavy in the area. Caution is advised. The Mitchell and Kwinana Freeway southbound, so Hepburn Ave to Reed Highway, and Kwinana Freeway northbound, busy Mortimer Road to Thomas Road. When the lucky country isn't so lucky, lucky or with Amy. Before buying insurance issued by Amy, read the PDS and TMD at amy.com.au.
Thanks, T. All right, we're going to be catching up with Jordan Clark from the Fremantle Dockers. Big game this Sunday. That's coming up next.
This is Nathan, Nat, and Sean. Listen via the Nova Player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go.
Posca Hydrate is the OG sports drink that hydrates like a champion. You're a champion? A legendary drink for legends to drink. Posca Hydrate available at service stations and convenience stores, online at Amazon and poscahydrate.com.
Unlock extra fuel savings and points with the BP Plus Business Bonus. Sign up for a BP Plus fuel card to save 6 cents per litre and earn triple Qantas points every time you fill up for the first 7 months. Plus, get an additional 100,000 bonus Qantas points when you hit 15,000 litres in your first 7 months. Sign up for the BP Plus Business Bonus today at bpplus.com.au. Offer ends 31 July for new customers only. Min litre criteria applies. Must be a Qantas Business Rewards member to earn points. For T's and C's, visit bpplus.com.au.
Tools. Sydney Tools. Sydney Tools Trade Night is on now. Save on all the major brands. Makita, Milwaukee, DeWalt, Unimig, Paslode and much more. Score up to $2,000 in bonus points. Crazy deals on combo kits, power tools, hand tools, air compressors, lasers, welders and much more. Open till 8 p.m. One day only. Don't miss out. Sydney Tools. Best prices guaranteed. sydneytools.com.au.
Get your ticket in the $20 million Powerball this Thursday. Play responsibly. 1-800-858-858. If you dream of spaces that set the bar in luxury and sophistication, choose Joyce Kitchens, now renovating bathrooms, laundries and studies. We specialise in high-quality transformations with outstanding results. Joyce Kitchens use premium products, resulting in beautiful, functional spaces. Joyce Kitchens, upgrades made easy. Place your order now for $5,000 off. Plus, you'll get a bonus Weber BBQ. T's and C's apply. joycekitchens.com.au.
Light up your taste buds with Aporto's new pulled chicken wrapper. Aporto's hand-pulled flame-grilled chicken, sweet and tangy Prego sauce, wrapped with Portuguese tomato salad, mayo, lettuce and cheese. Wrap your hands around one today at Aporto. Available for a limited time only.
Go Harvey Norman. Hisense 2024 TV run out on now. Race in for clearance prices across the range. Big screens, king screens, all screens on sale. Save $400 on Hisense 75-inch mini LED TV. Save over $1,400 plus get bonus local delivery and installation on Hisense 100-inch TV. Conditions apply. Shop in store, shop online. If it's a Hisense 2024 model, it's got to go. Be quick, limited time while stocks last. Hisense 2024 TV run out on now at Harvey Norman.
Hey, almond latte, extra shot, extra hot, thanks.
Sure thing. That's $8.90.
$8.90? Oh, that feels like a lot. Pay with points, however. That feels like free.
With a Westpac Altitude credit card, you can pay with points for anything, anywhere that MasterCard is accepted. Apply for a Westpac Altitude credit card today. Minimum points balance required. T's and C's, eligibility and credit criteria apply.
Oh, that is hot.
Ready for a quality coffee from just $2? It's at the Ready Express. Could it be Australia's best $2 coffee? Find out at Ready Express.
Let's go.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. Listen via the Nova player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go.
Good and wonderful with the ball. He is an icon. But he's got a lot of talent and so is this man. 228 games. Guess who?
It's not too late to get amongst the action. Get your footy fix with NAB AFL Auskick. Find your local Auskick centre at play.afl/Auskick.
Nova Footy for McCafe.
Good to have Freo Docker, Jordan Clark in the house ahead of Derby 60. Can you believe, Jordan? 60 bloody derbies before this one. You've played in a few now, but 60 in total.
Yeah, I don't reckon any team's been 0-2 like we are, 7th and 18th. So it'll be
I know.
going.
It's actually going to be an absolute belter because both teams haven't won a game.
Yeah, there's a bit on the line, really, isn't there?
Yeah,
a lot of pride.
One team will be walking home with their head in their hands, and the other one, pure ecstasy. So
Yeah, moved up to 16th. Yeah.
Unless it's a draw. Imagine if it's a draw.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I can't.
It could happen.
That would be heartbreaking.
That'd be the biggest letdown.
I can't take that over a loss.
Sean, it depends if you're the team coming back to clutch the draw or the one that concedes the draw. It's a big difference, isn't there?
That's true. Absolutely true. It is interesting because whilst both teams are 0-2, there's expectations on one team, as Nat mentioned, and there's expectations on the other. And the one in the purple have higher expectations. And how's that been going at the club with you, Jord?
Yeah, no, I think, everyone talks about that a fair bit, but, life's about perspective and that sort of thing. And I think, we're terrible round one, played Geelong in Geelong, which is one of the hardest trips in footy to do, and then played the last year's grand finalists and lost by a kick in a game we should have won. So, in my opinion, we're not that far away at all. We're within a kick with the best, one of the best teams in the competition. So,
were you worried when you then saw Geelong lose to St Kilda with that? Hang on a second, what's going on there?
There's a few results that just don't make sense, to be honest.
Yeah, because they played so well against you in that first game and then didn't the following week.
Yeah, but Ross the boss put on a clinic with his coaching.
Amazing.
And he's like that, give him an opportunity. He knows how to do it.
Yeah, and I think it's just been weird the first fortnight in
It's all
particular.
over, isn't
yeah,
it?
Teams
Yeah.
have belted someone the week before, then get belted the next week, and vice versa. So it's probably you need another
Yeah,
couple
and
of
even the
games.
Eagles game against Brisbane in Brisbane was a surprise. Everybody thought that was going to be an absolute blowout.
Oh, for
so
sure.
people were very surprised to see the Eagles bolt out to a 5-goal lead.
Yeah, and they're a very improved side on
Yeah.
the last couple of years. Obviously, new coach and that. So, they've had a breath of fresh air, and I'm expecting them to be very, very competitive. That's for sure.
George, one of the things that people bring up, and I don't know how often you hear it or if you care, is the fact that the last quarters and it's actually the last 10 minutes of games, Freo are 1 win, 1 draw from, I think, 8. And every one of those times, the Dockers have been in front at some stage in the last 10 minutes of a quarter in those 8 games. Is there anything that... I know you've
Have you
practiced on
tried
this in the
playing for a bit
pre-season,
longer?
but like on the weekend, there were so many moments. If you break down the game, and I know you've gone through that, there was opportunities to get the ball going forward and just skill mistakes or maybe wrong decision at the wrong time, but it seems to be a lot.
Yep. Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely care about it, that's for sure. Good. It'd be wrong of me to say I don't
That's a
care.
good start.
I don't care about losing games. No, I definitely care. And it's something we do address. We've actually done a lot of work on it, but there's probably no... what am I trying to say? Like, there's no better practice than being in the moment against a real opposition and actually learning how to deal with those situations. And our team at the moment is, I think, we've played 2 blokes who've played over 150 games in Jager and Lukey Ryan.
Yeah.
So it's quite young, and a lot of our players probably haven't been in that position before. So while we're losing a couple at the moment, hopefully it's going to count for something in the long run. And as of this weekend, we can actually start swinging that in our favour because I am quite sick of losing in the fourth quarter.
Shawnee, you've done a lot of derbies. What would your advice to Jordan be?
Well, Jordan's played it enough now, so
Yeah.
he knows whatever. But the thing is...
But he didn't play in the first one, Sean. You played
yeah.
in the first one.
That's right.
That's how old he is, Jordan. The first one. 60
I
derbies
weighed
ago.
72 kilos, I reckon. And I stood next
Wringing wet.
And I stood next to Spider Burton, who's 7 foot, and I reckon he weighed 73.
What's your advice?
No, I think Jordan's absolutely equipped to be able to take on these games, but I mean, you don't give a sucker an even break. And whilst sometimes you're playing these teams where you're expected to win, and this would be a week. But Jordan's right; they're already across the West Coast Eagles improvement.
Yeah.
And when we flipped the script to this time last year, which was a different round, but I think it was round 5 or 6 when West Coast came out as mad underdogs, and within the end of the first quarter, they were up and about. And it came on the back of 2 things. The crowd getting involved with some individual performances. Elliot Yeo was one, and then Harley Reid chipped in with a couple of goals late in the quarter. And the other part to that was the reason why they were able to get the game played on their own terms, particularly from the end of the first quarter onwards, is because Fremantle dominated possession for the first 17 minutes of that game and played exactly the way they wanted to play, but were unable to score. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
So scoring's the key. Should I just go with that?
Could just say score is what should.
Kick more goals.
To be honest, it's good advice for any game.
Yeah. It's usually how you win them.
Yeah, that's right. Unless you're playing golf.
Yeah.
You want a lower score then. Yeah.
Hey, Jordan, on a different note, I was doing a thing with Moose yesterday, and he was telling me some stuff about when he was first drafted from Tasmania.
Yeah, so this is Alex Pearce.
Alex Pearce, sorry. And a thing that was really interesting is when he was getting interviewed by a number of prospective teams, one of the clubs had set, when they got guys into interview, they asked them to count backwards from 1,000, but they had to count backwards in 7s.
Yes.
Just to try to stuff the guys up. I'm not sure if I asked you this before.
Ascertain their footballing ability?
Just to put them under pressure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, put them under pressure in the moment. Anyway, he knew this was coming, so he had memorised.
been practicing.
Yeah, he'd been practicing. Did anyone try to do that to you back in the day?
Not really. I think they would have read my school reports and known that I can't count. So it's probably a pretty pointless sort of question for me. But no, the one I do struggle with is the concussion tests, where you say the months backwards, and then they give you a list of words and you got to remember them.
Yeah,
I'm actually not too bad at that one because I usually look around the room and try and line things up with words and
So you do you do your baseline for that every year? Is that the way it works? Yeah. And then they would have to do it if you get a bump on the head.
Yeah.
So in the baseline, do you purposely throw it down?
No, you're not really. Well, you'll get no benefit out of that, obviously. But
obviously, yeah.
Then there's a numbers one where you get 3 numbers, but you have to repeat them backwards.
Yeah.
And then it goes out to 4, then 5 numbers or something like that. And I'm absolutely nowhere near it.
Yeah, I mean,
How
well,
are they going to get an idea? Because I'd be the same.
And there are people that it's an actual disorder, like dyscalculia is a thing where it's like dyslexia but with numbers. So if you've got that, they would think you're concussed all the time when it's like, no, my brain doesn't process that.
I think that's the point of it is like some people are stronger in other areas. And that area is probably going to be off if you can cuss, or in my case, I'll probably nail them.
Yeah, how funny would that be? Oh my God, he's a mathematical genius now.
No, he's can cuss, he's out. He remembered
protocols.
every one of them. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this game. Obviously, this is going to be an absolute ripper this weekend. Who have you got? Who do you reckon you'll be picking up?
Yeah, who's in your sights?
I usually play alongside Jamie Cripps from West Coast. He's a very good player. So when they're up and going, he can be. He was probably one of their players that got him going last year. To be honest.
Yeah.
And he works really hard. So him, Noah Long, Brockman, someone like that. And I think just do what I do normally, play on the forwards and try and get the ball in my hands going the other way.
Score, as Sean says.
Yeah, kick more goals.
I'd love to see Jordan racing down the field because they're not going to catch him and then just launch one from outside 50.
Yeah, launched one from outside 50 on the weekend, just went wrong side.
Yeah, it did too, didn't it?
Straight out on full.
Did your eyes light up when you got that one?
Yeah, and I might have shit myself, I reckon.
Oh, this is happening.
Yeah.
Good distance though, right?
Yeah. Oh.
It was only the direction was slightly off. Otherwise,
The distance was good. I missed about 25 metres.
Good work. Well, good luck on the weekend. I mean, not too much because I'm a West Coast girl, but I hope you personally play well.
Thanks.
West
Coast girl.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Wowee.
I mean, it's just full disclosure. I don't want to.
Two dockers here, though,
I'm
mate.
not.
Yeah. Shawnee and I got you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jordan. It's 7 o'clock on Nova.
For the inside word on the Dockers, we've got Jordan Clark. And for those I'm melting in this heat moments, McCafe have a tasty range of iced coffees to keep you cool. So, Macca's run? Perth traffic.
Nova 937.
Tom Gleeson is putting 5 new celebs to the task. The bonkers new season of Taskmaster is coming to Thursdays on 10, starting 8:30 tonight on 10. A crash Rockingham Road northbound between Thomas Road and Ankertel Road, Kwinana Beach. As traffic heavy in the area, caution is advised. The Mitchell and Kwinana Freeway southbound, so Burns Beach Road, Hepburn Ave to Reed Highway and Cedric Street to Hutton Street. Kwinana Freeway northbound, busy Mortimer Road to Raleigh Road and Berrigan Drive. And across the metro, a little congestion, Patterson Road, Rockingham Road from Mandurah Road to Ankertel Road, Kwinana Beach. Woodside Energy supplying affordable, reliable natural gas power to WA homes and industries. Deliver what's good for WA. Challenge accepted. Mostly sunny today, a top of 38. Right now it's 23 degrees.
Sydney Writers' Festival returns this May. Come together and explore writers of dazzling fiction and captivating life stories, including Big Little Lies author Leanne Moriarty, author of One Day David Nichols, international sensation Marion Keyes, and crime superstar Ian Rankin. Plus topics from Queer Stories, Ozpol election wrap-ups, crafting the perfect novel and more. Find your next favourite book at Sydney Writers' Festival on from 19 to 27 May. Get your tickets today at swf.org.au.
Live on your radio, stream on any device, or play Nova on your smart speaker.
This is Nova.
It's just past 7 o'clock. Good morning, I'm Talisa Ryder. The cost of groceries has fallen at 2 major supermarkets while one is on the rise. Choice collected a basket of 14 common items from Coles, Woolies and Aldi. The Consumer Group's editorial director, Mark Serrels, says prices decreased at Coles and Aldi.
Coles has gone down a couple of dollars over the course of the year, and Woolies has kind of gone up a couple of dollars. I mean, it depends on specials.
The Albanese government says the coalition has had a brain explosion after confirming it'll scrap Labor's tax cuts. The $17 billion measure passed Parliament overnight and will start rolling out from July next year. The opposition is arguing the ongoing cost of the measure is unsustainable. Police are investigating an incident in Perth which saw a pedestrian almost struck by a vehicle. It happened at about 9:45 on Saturday morning when a silver SUV mounted a curb in Greenwood. Authorities have released a video which shows a pedestrian walking along the footpath before having to jump out of the car's way. Anyone with info should contact police. And the cast for Avengers Doomsday has been revealed. Chris Hemsworth to star alongside Channing Tatum, Florence Pugh and Anthony Mackie. Sean's up next with the sport.
Nova Sport.
Thanks to your selection Thursday ahead of round 3 of the AFL. Both Fremantle and the Eagles will name their 25-man squads for Sunday's Derby. 60, can you believe it? Those squads will be out about 4 p.m. our time Fremantle skipper Alex Pearce says this weekend's clash at Optus is vital.
It's not where we want to be this time of the year, and I'm sure that, Eagles boys are saying the same. So it's a big one on the calendar for anyone. Took some steps forward last week, but obviously weren't good enough in the end to get the 4 points. So, we're really, really hungry to get our season off the mark on the weekend.
In tonight's clash, Essendon host Port Adelaide at Marvel Stadium. Over to Formula One news now, and Kiwi Liam Lawson has been dropped by Red Bull to its second team, just 2 races into the season. He'll swap seats with Yuki Tsunoda. And the incredible run of little-known Filipino Alexander Uhala has continued at Miami Tennis Masters. The world number 140 has crushed second seed Iga Swiatek in straight sets to move into the semis.
Weather-wise, mostly sunny today with tops of 38 degrees. Clear skies tomorrow and 35. Right now it's 23 degrees and you're up to date on Nova.
It's Nathan, Nat and Sean. Listen via the Nova player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go.
Hi, I'm Daniel James from the Daily News podcast 7am. Victoria has passed the toughest bail laws in the country under the guise of making the community safe. But legal experts warn punitive laws are dangerous, discriminatory and can deeply harm disadvantaged communities. Today we speak to a legal expert about the crime panic driving bail reform. Find and follow 7am wherever you listen to podcasts.
The new Subway signature Philly-style 3-cheese steak with tender, juicy steak and triple cheesy, melty goodness. It's your shortcut to Tasty Town. Sounds sublime.
Pack your bags. Save up to 50% at 40 Winks if you're a Qantas Frequent Flyer member. Plus, shop for your chance to win 1 million Qantas points. Available for Qantas Frequent Flyer members only. Visit 40winks.com.au for full competition and sale terms and conditions. Sale ends Sunday. 40 Winks. Serious about sleep.
Take to the open road in business class comfort with Renault Koleos. For a limited time, this luxurious French SUV is now available with free on-road costs and a comprehensive 7-year ownership package. Get 7 free scheduled services, a 7-year unlimited kilometre warranty, and 7 years roadside assistance. From just $42,500 drive away, now that's value. Contact your Renault dealer and test drive Koleos today.
Renault. CommBank Yellow for Business passes Scott more discounts and his business saves. Hello.
With CommBank Yellow for Business, your business scores even more. For invited customers only, subject to eligibility requirements. Visit commbank.com.au/CommBank Yellow for Business for more information.
If your internet is holding you back at home, this ad might be the best news ever. With award-winning Optus 5G home internet, you can connect more devices in more corners of your home. Best part, our powerful Wi-Fi modem is included in all plans for $0. Simply stay connected for 36 months. That means you don't have to pay extra or use an old modem. Don't suffer the buffer. Visit Optus today. 5G available in selected areas. Actual speeds may vary. T's and C's apply. Right now, feel even more good health catch-on with Bupa. Get up to 10 weeks free and 2 and 6 month waiting periods waived on extras when you join directly on eligible products. Plus, get up to 700 everyday rewards dollars. So you can feel good at your checkup and the checkout. T's and C's apply. New members only. But hurry, offer ends April 2nd. For award-winning health insurance, search Bupa 10 weeks free today.
Consciousness. The awareness of one's existence has divided philosophers for centuries. Is it an illusion? Do we exist beyond our own mind? Or are we just watching Aldi's 43-inch Full HD Smart TV? Just $249. With streaming at your fingertips. It's special you can buy at Aldi's Big Entertainer Sale this Saturday. Aldi. Good different.
Listen via the Nova player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go. The Nova player.
Let's go.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. And Nova 937.
There's no one better, yeah, I know.
It's 7:08, Nathan and Sean coming up shortly. We've got a round of coffee run. That's your chance to win $1,000, which would give
that's
you a
good.
day off nicely, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Also, Dave Hughes, he'll be joining us before 8 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, Taskmaster. New series.
Another
Starring
one.
Hughesy. Nice. All right, here's Miles Smith. Nice to meet you.
Lonely in this crowd.
One more drink away from heading home. Oh, I could feel the night slipping by, away from me. And she caught my eye through the light, and she came right up to me. She said, oh, hi, nice to meet you tonight. Maybe we could go dance, get up off our feet. She said, this life ain't forever. One song here together, then let's play it on repeat. We could dance all night. We could dance to the morning light. Let's forget about our worries and the wild world outside. She said, oh, hi, nice to meet you tonight. Maybe we could go dance, get up off our feet. We could dance all night. She took my hand and led me through the dark. Oh, she said, feel the beat, forget that broken heart. Oh, and I can feel the night slipping by, away from me. And I saw the light in her eyes as she came right up to me. She said, oh, hi, nice to meet you tonight. Maybe we could go dance, get up off our feet. She said, this life ain't forever. One song here together, then let's play it on repeat. We can dance all night. We can dance to the morning light. Let's forget about our worries and the wild world outside. She said, oh, hi, nice to meet you tonight. Maybe we could go dance, get up off our feet. We can dance all night. We can dance all night. She said, oh, hi, nice to meet you tonight. Maybe we could go dance, get up off our feet. She said, this life ain't forever. One song here together, then let's play it on repeat. We could dance all night.
Nova's Nathan, Nat and Sean.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and I won't be long. Gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight.
Coffee Run. Try Char Time's new coffee range. Iced latte, iced long black, and iced brown sugar cookie latte.
This is awesome. Char Time has just released their brand new range of coffee drinks.
And to celebrate, we are playing Coffee Run and giving someone the chance to walk away with $1,000 cash, Ross.
All right, this is how you play. You order a coffee from our menu. Every coffee name comes with its own themed trivia category. I'll give you the coffees and you can try and work out what is. Macchiato
Yes.
is one of them. So what would the questions be based around that? And latte.
Ooh.
So they're the two coffees.
All
you pick.
right.
Latte, I love
Time
a
to play
latte.
Coffee Run. We need 2 callers, Sean.
13 24 10. Those callers are going to be 8 and 9 right now.
Try the new Subway signature menu today. It's all your favourites, made with just the right amount of tasty, cravey, cheesy goodness. Now that's the Subway to Tasty Town, where that sub is the mayor. But you're also allowed to eat the mayor.
Perth traffic.
Nova 937.
It's 7:15. We're headed for a hot one again today. It's going to be 38.
It's time to go. I was down in South Fremantle last night, but I hadn't been to the South Beach before. You've been down there, Nat?
Yes.
There was like 5,000 people on the lawn area.
I know.
And there was a great array of people, right? So there's people going for runs, there's people walking dogs, families with picnics, and then there's the whole Freo yoga, freaks that are just down there standing on their heads. And stuff.
What?
They're
Yoga
not
what?
freaks. They're
Enthusiasts.
Enthusiasts, okay. Enthusiasts. You know, they've got hairy armpits and stuff.
Okay, stop talking, Sean.
Why do you say things out loud?
I'm not against it. I'm
35
just describing
tomorrow, 35 Saturday, 31 Sunday. What's happening on the roads, team?
A crash Rockingham Road. It's northbound between Thomas Road and Ankertel Road, Kwinana Beach. Has traffic heavy in the area. Caution is advised. The Mitchell Freeway southbound, so Hepburn Ave to Reed Highway and Cedric Street to Power Street. Kwinana Freeway northbound, busy Mortimer Road to Rowley Road and Berrigan Drive to Leach Highway. And across the metro, a little congestion. Erindale Road southbound at Reed Highway, Hammersley. Get the wrong end of an angry wasp on a mission. That calls for a visit to St John Urgent Care, not emergency. St John, experts in the unexpected.
Thanks, Dee. All right, we are playing Coffee Run next. Here's Selena Gomez, her fiancé Benny Blanco, Sean. Plus third wheeler Gracie Abrams. Call me when you break up.
Call me when you break up. I wanna be the first one on your mind when you wake up. I miss the way we stay up. We talk about forever when I'm taking off my makeup. Call me when you break up. And maybe for a time we could have the space they take up. And make you forget what the name was. And when you're feeling down, I can show you what you're made of. Call me when you break up. Call me when you break up. I'll make it worth it. 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 Call me when you break up. I'm battling the lack of a self, look for medication. Tried every obvious replacement in bars and strangers' beds until my faith was in the basement. Won't you call me when you break up? I feel so out of luck, I'm skipping cracks along the pavement. Look, I'm emotionally bankrupt. We're so meant for each other. I mean, God, when will you wake up? Wake up. Call me when you break up. Call me when you break up. I'll make it worth it. 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 Oh, you picked up. Call me when you break up. Unless you found the person that you want a new name from. I'd like to be there when the day comes. You know I'm always here, so don't ever be a stranger.
Feeling tired? It's time for a coffee run. Try Char Time's new coffee range. Iced latte, iced long black, and iced brown sugar cookie latte.
Here we go. Time to play Coffee Run. Up for grabs. $1,000 cash to launch the new range of Char Time coffee drinks.
What a start to your morning. We're going to have a couple of people go head-to-head this morning. One's Shelley and the other one's Sandra. We'll start with you, Shelley. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Have you had your coffee this morning, Shell?
No, not yet. Not until I get to work.
Oh,
But she switched on anyway. I could feel it in her voice.
That's true. Sandra, hello.
Hello, how you going?
Have you had your coffee this morning, Sandra?
Absolutely. Double shot latte, 1 sugar and extra hot.
That's a big order.
Sandra, that's amazing.
You sound switched on.
Loving it.
Do you make it yourself, or you do get it locally from one of the places around Bicton?
Drive through.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice. All right, good to know. All right, Shelley, you called through first, which means you get to choose your coffee order. So on the one hand, there is a latte, which is questions about art and culture, famous paintings, museums, and cultural knowledge.
All right. Otherwise, there's macchiato, small but mighty. We're talking about tiny but powerful things. Animals, ants, small countries, mini tech,
etc. Shelley, which coffee order would you like?
I think I'll go for the latte, please.
All right, Shelley's on the latte. That means, Sandra, you're on the macchiato. I know. Shelley, you're gonna get the first question. Okay, Shelley.
Yep.
In which museum can you find the Mona Lisa?
The Louvre.
Shelley's on the board, everybody. Well done.
Fantastic. Score check, please.
1-0. That's all I do with this bit, by the way. Thanks for bringing me
Hey,
forward.
it matters.
Thank you.
Question for Sandra. Which insect can carry up to 50 times its body weight?
An ant?
Correct.
1-0.
All right, Shelley, next question. What is the main language spoken in Brazil?
Spanish?
Incorrect. It's Portuguese.
Portuguese.
actually.
Peri.
Yes, obrigado.
Yeah, absolutely.
No point there.
Question for Sandra. What is the smallest country in the world by land area?
Oh, Lithuania?
That was a real good guess.
She's confident.
It's really random. Yeah, the Vatican.
Vatican
City.
Oh,
I know. It's tiny.
Comes up a lot, actually.
That's a quiz question.
It is.
Speaking of the Vatican City, Shelley, your next question. What is the name of the ceiling mural painted by Michelangelo in Vatican City?
The Sistine Chapel.
Yes.
God bless you.
Score
God bless
check.
you, Shelley.
2 to Shelley, 1 to Sandra.
Okay.
All right, Sandra, you need this
Tie
one.
this one up. Sandra, which small but powerful organ in the body controls all our movements and thoughts?
God, the thyroid?
Sorry, all our movements and thoughts.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Thoughts.
No, it's
No?
wrong. She's wrong.
Got it.
Brain.
It's just the brain, yeah. Sadly, you overthought that a little bit, Sandra.
I did.
That's called irony. Score check?
2 to Shelley, still 1 to Sandra.
Okay. Shell, this is for you. Which desert is the largest and hottest in the world?
Sahara?
Boom. Yes, it is.
Jeez, okay. Sandra, which tiny bird is known for its incredible speed and ability to hover?
I don't know, the hovercraft?
Hovercraft is not a bird. It is the hummingbird.
Hummingbird, yeah.
It started off really good for you, Sam.
I know.
But the hovercraft does hover, so she got
Yeah, exactly. Shelley, next question. Which American artist is known for paintings of soup cans and Marilyn Monroe?
Andy Warhol.
Oh, you're on the brink of victory.
1 off.
Isn't she?
1 off.
And she
winning.
hasn't had her coffee yet, Sandra. Imagine.
No, I know.
Sandra, your question. What is the smallest planet in our solar system?
Oh, Uranus?
It's itchy, but no.
It's not, but you got to say it on the radio, so.
Mercury.
Nicely
There
done.
you go.
All right, this is for the win.
For the win,
Yeah.
okay. Which North American holiday is celebrated with a big feast on the 4th Thursday of November?
Thanksgiving?
She's done it, everybody. She's done it.
Well done.
Shelley, $1,000 cash from our friends at Char Time to celebrate the new Char Time coffee drinks range. All yours.
Well
Thank
done,
you very
Kelly.
much.
Oh,
Good stuff. Sandra, you
sporting,
did great as
Sandra.
well. Sandra was the most entertaining loser we've had on
Yes,
the
that's
show. And
true.
I don't say that meanly,
Loser, say
Sandra.
non-winner, please.
Non-winner.
I'm not a loser.
No, you're
Exactly.
right. You're right, Sandra.
Got
You're
your
certainly
back,
not a
Sandra,
winner.
Don't you worry. You leave her alone, boss.
Sandra,
She
well
tried
done.
hard. She
Thank
tried
you.
hard. And she said Uranus. So, that we'll call that a victory. Guess what, everyone? We're going to do it again tomorrow. Another $1,000 up for grabs. It's 24 past 7 on Nova.
This is Nathan, Nat, and Sean. Listen via the Nova Player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go.
Take the relaxing route and sail in comfort with Spirit of Tasmania, where comfort meets adventure. Be a spirited traveller. spiritoftasmania.com.au.
The company you keep keeps anxiety at bay, keeps true to girl code. Always keep good company with the Just for Girls podcast.
HCF members get the flexibility to spend their extras limit their way. And now, Naya gets this ad to show off her flexible vocal cords.
Mum and Dad, I'm on the radio.
Nailed it. Available on selected covers. Waiting periods and service limits apply.
You drive past it every day. Limestone, flagstone, jarrah and iron, built by condemned hands. A World Heritage Site hidden in plain sight. Rediscover what you're missing at fremantleprison.com.au.
Oh, $20 million tonight. Now that's Powerballing.
Oh, will WA experience that Powerballing feeling?
Now you need to pick up a Power Pick ticket to increase your chances of winning, Natalie.
This is what I do. A Power Pick ticket guarantees you the Powerball. So all you need to do, and this is easy, is pick the other 7 winning numbers.
I've basically got that under control. Have a chance at your Powerballing moment with this Thursday's Powerball. That's tonight.
Get your ticket from Lottery West in-store, online or via the app before 6 p.m. today. Play responsibly. Call 1-800-858-858.
Try the new Subway signature menu today. It's all your favourites, made with just the right amount of tasty, cravey, cheesy goodness. Now that's the Subway to Tasty Town, where that sub is the mayor. But you're also allowed to eat the mayor.
Teaching reading is rocket science, especially when dyslexia is part of the journey. At Havenport MSL College, we specialise in ensuring that all students learn to read. We are a school dedicated to teaching students with dyslexia, dyscalculia and dysgraphia. If you are a parent or grandparent wanting to see what dyslexia success looks like, search Havenport MSL College and book a tour. Or visit our socials, Insta and Facebook, to find out more information.
At Spotlight's VIP Day VIP, save 30% off full-priced items store-wide. Yes, that's 30% off. Hurry, today only. Plus, rush in for our autumn savings catalogue full of unbeatable deals store-wide. Don't miss out. Sale on now. Exclusions apply. At Spotlight, it's what you make it.
Hi, I'm Damien Martin, former Wildcats captain and proud Greyhounds as Pets ambassador. If you've ever thought about bringing a dog into your home, you might be surprised at how well Greyhounds fit into all kinds of lifestyles. These gentle, loving and low-maintenance companions are ready to meet you at the Greyhounds as Pets Adoption Day on Saturday, April 5. To help us prepare the perfect match, please submit your adoption application before attending. Visit greyhoundsaspets.com.au and join us on April 5 for the Adoption Day. Greyhounds, great fit.
Harvey Norman Bedding floor stock clearance ends Monday. Don't miss massive savings on selected mattresses and adjustable bases from big brands including Sealy Posturepedic, King Coil by AH Beard, Sleepmaker and Tempur. Prices slashed on bedroom furniture, kids furniture, bunks and more. Pillows, quilt covers, cushions, throws, all priced at clear. Don't miss massive floor stock savings plus bonus standard local delivery on selected purchases over $999. Harvey Norman Bedding floor stock clearance must end Monday. Best brands, best range, best prices guaranteed. Conditions and exclusions apply.
Perth traffic.
NOVA937. Volkswagen's Blue Carpet event is now on with the Golf Life available from a run-out sale price of $39.90 drive away. T's and C's apply at volkswagen.com.au. That crash Rockingham Road northbound between Thomas Road and Ankertel Road, Kwinana Beach, has traffic still heavy in the area. Caution is advised. The Mitchell Freeway southbound, slow Whitfords Ave to Reed Highway and Cedric Street to Vincent Street. Kwinana Freeway northbound, busy Mortimer Road to Rowley Road and Berrigan Drive to Leach Highway. And across the metro, a little congestion, Roe Highway southbound, a Great Eastern Highway bypass Hazelmere. At Wizard Pharmacy, buy any 2 Ultra Nature products and get a free Propolis and Manuka Honey oral spray. 30ml, T's and C's apply. Good health for less. Mostly sunny today, 38 the top. Right now it's 23 degrees.
All right, what do we got today? What's new?
The Heart of It, the company you keep. And Cameron and Ali Dado are the best company. They keep the conversations candid, vulnerable and inspiring. They talk to well-known partners in love and life who share valuable lessons on what keeps a couple's bond deep and connected.
We've learned a thing or two about relationships.
Still learning.
Note to self, download the Heart of It podcast.
So keep good company with The Heart of It, your couple's consultants on your favourite podcast app.
Live on your radio, stream via the Nova player or play Nova on your smart speaker.
This is Nova.
It's 7:28. Good morning. I'm Talisa Ryder. Opposition leader Peter Dutton says the cost of living measures outlined in tonight's budget reply will help struggling Aussies now. The coalition has already unveiled plans to halve the fuel excise for 12 months, saving drivers about $750 on petrol. Mr. Dutton says they've also got other measures to help households that are better than the government's tax relief.
The Albanese government's driven up interest rates on 12 occasions. Everything's costing more and people are really struggling, but we'll give you 70 cents a day in 15 months' time. It just doesn't make any sense. So we've committed to the support being provided now, and that will make a difference in people's budgets straight away.
The National Broadband Network is predicting that internet download rates will double by 2029. New research shows the average Aussie household connected to the NBN is downloading 10 times more than it did a decade ago. A spokesperson says a big reason for the spike is more devices using the internet to operate. A beach in Perth South is set to reopen today after a man was bitten by a shark. A nearby boat helped the man back to shore after the encounter with the 1.5-metre tiger shark at Port Beach in North Freo. And Dua Lipa has kicked off her Sydney run of shows, the pop star belting out another homegrown hit from band In Excess, covering Never Tear Us Apart last night. Sean's up next with the sport.
Nova Sport.
Thanks to AFL teams for being later today for the weekend's Western Derby. Fremantle will be weighing up a replacement for the injured Brandon Walker, while the Eagles will be hoping Jake Waterman can get through a fitness test on his back in order to play. West Coast wingman Tyrell Dewar says his team's new game plan is starting to click as they look ahead to the Derby on Sunday.
We've been working on it all pre-season, and I think we just saw a little bit of a glimpse of it last week against Brisbane.
Over to cricket now in South Australia. Will resume at 6 for 158 on day 2 of the Sheffield Shield final. They're up against Queensland. It's been played in Adelaide. Earlier, the Bulls were all out for 95. South Australia fast bowler Brendan Doggett taking 6 wickets for just 31 runs. And in the NRL, Manly has wasted little time naming their ideal replacement for Daly Cherry Evans in the halves next year. They've got their sights set on the Raiders halfback Jamal Fogarty and have reportedly spoken with his management.
Weather-wise, mostly sunny today with tops of 38 degrees. Clear skies tomorrow and 35. Right now it's 23 degrees and you're up to date on Nova.
Hey, Whip, you and I are calling on all Aussie blokes to be sun smart.
You bet, Fitzy. Protecting your skin at any age will help reduce the risk of skin cancer.
And it's really important to slip, slop, slap, seek and slide whenever the UV is 3 or above, especially as nearly twice as many men as women die from melanoma each year.
Cancer Council and the Australian government encourage us all to be sun smart.
So be sun smart by finding out more at saveyourskin.org.au.
Listen via the Nova player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go. The Nova player. This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. On Nova 937.
It's 27 to 8. Nathan and Sean with Ross today.
Hey.
There he is. We're going to talk about his pants shortly. Big issues around here.
Huge.
Plus, Husey joins us ahead of a new series of Taskmaster Australia kicks off tonight, so it's a bit exciting.
Yeah, that is good. Natalie, a bit later on, looking forward to this story you're going to tell us about vendettas.
Oh.
You've been sitting on it for a little while. I've been waiting for this.
I have. Sometimes people tell you things and your eyes light up and think, I'm going to tell the world about that because it's incredible. All right now, here's Jelly Roll. This is Liar.
I let you drive around my mind. I can't count the times you made me feel like I'm nothing. Play me like a fool, like a fool. Saying drink another whiskey, pop another pill. Money makes you happy, heaven isn't real. You won't find nobody to love because your heart's too broke. Now I know you but a liar. Yeah, I walk right out the fire. Yeah, you try to keep me down, try to put me underground, but I'm only going higher. I can hear you in my head, in my bed when I'm dreaming. You try to be my friend, but you're blowing smoke. Oh, and now I ain't scared of telling you where you can go. 'Cause I know you're nothing but a lie. You burned me one too many times, like a devil in disguise, hiding your true colors. Just leave me alone. Keep leading me on. Say you drank another whiskey, pop another pill. Money makes you happy, heaven isn't real. You won't find nobody to love because your heart's too broke. Now I know you ain't nothing but a liar. Yeah, I walk right out the fire. Yeah, you try to keep me down, try to put me underground, but I'm only going higher. I can hear you in my head, in my bed when I'm dreaming. You try to be my friend, but you're blowing smoke. Oh, and now I ain't scared of telling you where you can go. 'Cause I know you're nothing but a lie. If I was doing what you do, then you would swear I poisoned you. You're nothing but a liar. Yeah, I walk right out the fire. Yeah, you try to keep me down, try to put me underground, but I'm only going higher. I can hear you in my head, in my bed when I'm dreaming. You try to be my friend, but you're blowing smoke. Oh, and now I ain't scared of telling you where.
24-8. Nathan Out and Sean with Ross standing in, and Sean just brought Ross
Glass of milk. He got me a glass of milk. And, like, because I
In a
can't...
bowl, though. It's weird. What do you want in a bowl
You
for, Ross?
identifying as a cat now. We've heard the rumours of this sort of thing.
You know when your tummy's empty and you just want to put something in it quickly? I can't leave the desk for more than a minute because I've got to press buttons all the time. And I had to go to the bathroom. And I just said to Nat, if anyone goes to the kitchen, can you please get me a glass of
And
milk?
I said categorically no.
Yep. And Sean?
I got you a glass. I hope you're not lactose intolerant because that
No.
goes straight through me.
No, and I know where my real friends are. Shawnee Mac.
God bless you,
You
Ross.
got me. I appreciate that.
Let's pick on him, though.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Super segue. So, Ross, talk us through your outfit today, please.
Okay, well, I woke up this morning. I have probably a bit too bright
It's not
blue.
too bright.
No,
blue
I don't mind your
t-shirt.
shirt.
It's,
I don't mind your shirt.
it's a short sleeve collared shirt, button down with like a tropical print, but in blue, just blue and white.
It's fun.
It'd be perfect for a retirement village in Miami.
Yeah. That's Man,
Is that what you're going for?
fact,
Because you nailed it.
A bit subdued for that, to be honest, but that vibe. Yeah.
You guys aren't. This is not
No, I like it.
what you
I
want
like
to talk about either.
No, it's not.
I had
'Cause
the
what
choice-
have you paired it with?
I had the choice of shorts because it's going to be 38 degrees. But when I got up at 4 a.m., I had pants out as well, and these are my comfy pants. And I know the number one rule around here that I've worked out is don't try. And I try not to try.
Wow. Okay. Well, you certainly didn't try today.
Sorry, that's my rule.
Yeah, I was going to say, excuse me.
Look at Natalie.
Like, I
She's
even
lovely.
ironed my pants, I'll have you know.
I try not to try. So I got the pants, which happened to be free pants I got when I ordered protein powder. So they're promo pants. You could pick either the shaker or the Rule 1 pants, and they got a huge Rule 1 logo. So it's obvious that they're like,
Promo pants.
They're merch.
Yeah, they're merch.
Yeah. So you're wearing protein pants.
And they're terrible. They're not good.
And they're like tracksuit vibe.
Yeah, but they're comfortable. And remember, don't try. I didn't, but you got a problem with me not trying.
I think you made a really good decision because a lot of people would weigh up, well, I'm going to take the shaker because everyone walks around with the protein shaker. I'm one of those people. We've got them at home.
But you go through them pretty fast.
Yeah, we do because people lose the lids.
Shaking them all the time, yeah.
People lose the lids. You leave them somewhere. But pants.
Yeah, I got excited as well. And
very exciting.
It's purely, I'm at a stage of my life.
Not too excited, not that excited.
Let me have a look.
We dress for...
we can tell in those pants.
We dress for comfort, and this has got like spit and yogurt from my kids on it, and you're like, I don't...
Sorry.
That's what you're claiming it is.
You're wearing protein pants and you're talking about yogurt.
You've got,
nice try, buddy.
Spit and yogurt on your pants.
Yeah,
what would you choose, Nat? I mean, that's not bad. You've gone to buy your
Spit or
thing.
yogurt? What are you asking? What's the choice?
Shake or the protein pants?
I mean...
I think you made a really good decision.
Yeah, the pants. They're comfy. You're happy.
I might choose the pants, but I would never wear them in public. Certainly not with a button-down shirt. It's like it's like when you see people on newsreaders on TV and they're all suit and tie at the top and then casual down the bottom. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, and always great to be here when you guys point these things out. So thank you. What did Sean just do?
Sean just got delivered. So Sean delivered you a glass of milk. Amy just delivered Sean a bowl of farty eggs. And Sean just broke the seal on them and started stirring them because they're microwave scrambled eggs.
Protein pants.
I just got a whiff of your protein pants.
Years ago, I had to go eat my eggs out in the car park because I was too worried about you guys complaining.
Like that. And I'm eating chicken curry, so, and that's still the best smelling thing in here.
13, 24, 10, what are you having for breakfast?
What's on your pants? It's 20 to 8 on Nova.
Yellow diamonds in the light, and we're standing side by side as a shadow crosses mine. What it takes to come alive. It's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny.
dinner. You could brave the 5 p.m. supermarket rush, then accidentally burn it while doom scrolling. Or you could just swing by and grab KFC's $24.95 burger dinner. That's value every day. KFC, FLG, not available on delivery.
Perth traffic.
Nova 937.
It's 16 to 8. Nathan out and Sean weather-wise. Hot today, 38 degrees. It'll be 35 tomorrow. Cooling down a little bit as we head into the weekend. Well, 35 Saturday, 31 on Sunday for the Derby. Right in the zone.
Right in the zone for an absolute ripping game.
What's happening on the roads, T?
That crash Rockingham Road northbound between Thomas Road and Ankertel Road, Kwinana Beach, has traffic still heavy in the area. Caution is advised. The Mitchell Freeway southbound, slow Hepburn Ave to Reed Highway and Carrinup Road to Vincent Street. Kwinana Freeway northbound, busy Mortimer Road to Raleigh Road and Berrigan Drive. And across the metro, a little congestion, Royal Highway southbound at Great Eastern Highway bypass Hazelmere. Velocity members save up to 40% off selected products at Snooze. Plus, for a limited time, earn double Velocity points. Hurry and Sunday exclusions, T's and C's apply.
Thanks, T. A new series of Taskmaster. Series 4 kicks off tonight, 8:30 on Channel 10. And that seems like a good enough reason to talk to this man, Hughesy.
What's happening, legends?
Hey, Hughesy. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Bloody ages, hasn't it? Look, God almighty, you guys are the bloody... when's your statue? There should be a statue. How many years is it now?
I thought you were going to say you're the cockroaches of the radio world.
No, not at all. Bloody well done. Well done for still being legends.
Yeah, I'm in my 23rd year, Hughesy.
Yeah, that's amazing.
In the same chair.
Yes.
I know, that is bloody fantastic. Well done.
We've
got about 15 jobs and things. Yeah.
Yes, it's one of those things. We've had a lot of people come through and work for us over the journey, assistants and supernovas here. As you know, they're all changes their name every 5 seconds, but they've all gone on to do amazing things, and everyone, well, I'm way less than that, not many a while, but we're still here doing the same thing.
Yeah, but you're doing it so well, there's no need to move.
Love it.
That can be debated.
Hughesy, we got a sneak peek of the first episode of Taskmaster, and where, of course, you do feature very heavily. I'd just like to say this, no spoilers, obviously, for the people that haven't seen it yet, but... Oh, you're a stickler for the rules, aren't you?
Well, I just think the rules are the rules for a reason, and if someone breaks them, everyone should be able to break them. Tom Gleeson's very, very fluid in the way he applies the rules, and I don't like it, I don't like it.
I totally agree.
We got that vibe, definitely. I reckon by the third episode, you're going to be taking a lawyer to this thing.
Oh, so I should, there's a lot at stake. There's a plastic trophy worth probably 14 cents at the end of it, so you've got to fight hard to get it.
Yeah, tooth and nail.
I totally agree with this. This happened to me recently, and if you're competing for something, no matter what it is, in the end, it's got to be the same for everybody. So you can't give someone an inch. Because
no, you can't. It's like when you try, you let your children win when they're 3 or 4, and then they think they're winners, and often they're not winners. So.
I'm in trouble in the future with my kids. Hughesy, what's some of the? So we see all the fun stuff that makes the cut. What are the maybe boring or interesting things that happen behind the scenes that we don't see on these reality TV shows?
This show's pretty much what happens behind the scenes goes is on camera. So I didn't do anything. It was filmed in New Zealand actually, which is interesting. So. Yeah, hanging out with the Kiwis. I was actually in a sauna with the All Blacks one day, so that was weird. So So actually, Tom Cashman, who's on the show, told an All Black to stop watching he had an iPad in the sauna, and he said, "Mate, that's too loud. Can you turn that off?"
Looked at him like, could have tackled him and rammed his head through the bloody door.
He put that in his show. I saw Tom's show when he came to Perth a couple of months ago, and he puts that. He talks about that in his show, and it's very funny.
Why would
you have a brave man
iPad in the sauna? What's he watching?
Why would you tell an All Black not to do anything? Ross, is the question.
If an All Black wants to watch White Lotus in a sauna, I'm letting him. Right?
How many of them were in there?
There was about a dozen in there. So it was like he wasn't taking on one All Black; he was taking on the whole bloody team.
The whole scrum.
Crazy.
You walk into a sauna, there's one person, you feel uncomfortable. You walk into a sauna, there's a team of All Blacks.
Can you imagine? And Tom Cashman's not a big man.
He's not a big man.
I mean,
No,
you're
he's
pretty
quite
fit though,
tall.
Hughesy. You can hold your own.
Oh, yeah, I'd take on this bloke. No doubt about it. When you got nothing to lose, guys, that's the most dangerous person.
That is so true. Hey, Hughes, you have been busy, as you're saying, doing the Jungle Fall, which we all watched in the summer.
What's next?
Yeah, God.
What, is there a cooking show you can go on? What's going on?
Look, I'm back on Channel 10. I'm happy to be back there. There's another show that hasn't been announced, has it? No, so I can't. So I can't say that. I will be. There'll be quite a bit of me on Channel 10 this year, and so that's all good. I'm actually coming to Perth as well later in the year to do a show at the
Astor.
Astor? I think it's the Astor.
Yeah. And you're in Fremantle Comedy Factory, November 15th.
It's a small one. That'll sell out fast. But the Astor's a bigger venue, so yeah.
Yeah, it's a bloody... but buy your tickets today. Why wait? Why wait?
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, exactly. Can't wait for that. Yeah.
Hughesy
All right.
Rove, Perth boy. Read up, you cut your teeth a fair bit in Perth with the comedy scene. Is it true you bombed one of your first gigs?
First gig ever. There might be some people listening who were there. There was only probably about 60 or 70 people there. Rove actually was there as well.
Yeah.
I absolutely flatlined in Northbridge on my first gig in Lake Street. It was a place called
Pockets.
It was Pockets Pool Hall, which is, I don't know, there might be it might be a Kmart now. I don't know what it is now, but and there was no backstage, so you had to walk through the audience to get out of the room. So that was just and I was talking about being teased at school as on stage. I thought it would be funny, and no one thought it was funny. They just thought it was sad. And as I'm walking out, I'm just about to get to the exit, and someone from the crowd said, "Yeah, they were right to tease you at school." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." Yeah.
Hughesy, the myth is, and I'm not sure which way it goes, is that it's either you bombed and Rove was in the audience and said, I can do that, or you saw Rove and he bombed and you thought, I can do that. Which of those is true?
No, he saw me and he said, he thought to himself, if they'll let him up there, they'll let anyone up there, I'm going to have a go next week. So I think that my comedy stylings are responsible for Rove's career.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Well done.
Well done.
Thank you.
You're the wind beneath his wings.
Hey, Hughesy, after that, where did you get your first TV break for Rove? Right, he did the Access TV. What was it, 44 or something?
31, I think.
31?
Yeah.
I was definitely jealous of Rove. I still am, basically. But, yeah, I was jealous of him because he got his own TV show before I got anything, really. But, he started, as I said, a week after me in Perth. So, my big break, I went on Hey Hey at Saturday, actually.
Yeah.
So, it was... And you know what? At the time I was on the dial, and I was doing jokes about being on the dial, and so and I went on I went on as a stand-up comedian as well. I'd actually I'd auditioned twice to be on Red Faces.
Yep.
Which is, if you don't know, older people will know, but younger people won't know. That was like an amateur sort of bit of the show where
like
they would get people on and off. And just often gong them off and just mock them, basically, for being terrible. I tried to get on that twice, and they would not let me on. The second audition, I'm at Channel 9. I bought a pair of moccasins, from the op shop to try to increase my ability to get on the show. And the guy doing the auditions looking at it's just me and him in a room, and he's looking at his bloody clipboard, and I'm trying to be funny. I said, mate, can you look up at me? I'm doing an act here. And he said, no, I'm going to keep looking at my clipboard. And then he got the security guard to walk me out of the building because he thought I was going to bang him.
That's too good.
That's amazing.
Isn't it, Jay?
How intimidating, by the way, just standing in a room, you're delivering, just trying to with one guy.
It's terrible. Terrible. And you know what? And when I got booked to do the show as a professional comedian, I walked past that guy sort of where he was, and I was looking at him, hey, remember me? He couldn't even bloody remember me. He never looked up from that clipboard.
Yeah.
So.
He's probably still wandering the halls of Channel 9. And look at you, Hughesy.
Exactly. Look at me, being an idiot.
Well, we can't wait for Taskmaster Australia. The 4th series, it's kicking off tonight at 8:30 on Channel 10. Cannot wait. Hughesy, it's always a joy.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Good on you, legends. Who's going to get the first win first, Carlton or West Coast or Freo?
It's going to be Freo.
It would have been better if we just didn't talk about it. Hughesy, come on.
Hughesy, I think you're going to get there. I do like Vossi. He's one of my favourites of all time.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. We'll get there. We'll get there. We don't know where there is, but we'll get somewhere.
I mean, the thing is, at least my team hasn't let me down because I didn't have hopes.
There's no expectations.
Yeah, you and Sean had hopes.
Yeah, it's hope's what kills you.
Love your work, mate. Bye.
For a while there it was rough, but lately I've been doing better. than the last 4 cold Decembers I recall. And I see my family every month. I found a girl my parents love. She'll come and stay the night, and I think I might have it all. And I thank God every day for the girl He sent my way. But I know the things He gives He can take away. And I hold you every night, and that's a feeling I wanna get used to. But there's no man as terrified as the man who stands to lose you. Oh, I hope I don't lose you. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please don't take. I found my mind, I'm feeling sane. It's been a while, but I'm finding my faith. If everything's good and it's great, why do I sit and wait till it's gone? Oh, I tell you, I know I've got enough. I've got peace and I've got love. But I'm up and I'm thinking I just might lose it all. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. I need these beautiful things that I've.
It's Nathan Nat and Sean of Michelle Ready Express. It's 4 to 8. Coming up shortly, we're going to catch up with our mate Pav. Bit of footy to talk about ahead of the weekend.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to your vendetta story later on.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mentioned
that's a
it
good one.
about half an hour ago. But
No, I'm pretty happy with this.
Okay,
It's just an incredible length that somebody went to.
Good. Stick around, everyone.
Let's go.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. Listen via the Nova Player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go.
Do you get thirsty? Yuck! Get rid of it with Posca Hydrate, the refreshing all-natural sports drink. A legendary drink for legends to drink. Posca Hydrate available at service stations and convenience stores, online at Amazon and poscahydrate.com.
Chrissy Swan Show.
Hey, it's Tuesday. Be listening from 2 o'clock as Jack and I compare our to-do lists. Yesterday, we put Carly on the list to go on a dream holiday that I designed with thanks to EHG. We're going to be putting somebody else on that list. Don't miss it.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Weekday arvos from 2 p.m. Only on Nova.
Join Baker's Delight Dough Getters loyalty program and enjoy a free Hot Cross Fun 6-pack with your next purchase. T's and C's apply.
Loan Monster can take a beast of a home loan and make it seem much less scary. Because the bigger the loan, the greater the potential for a monstrous discount. Just fill out our 3-step online form and our monster will start crunching your numbers. He'll have someone call you back with an answer today, even on the weekend. Loanmonster.com.au. The only thing scary about us is our pet monster.
School zones are now in session. The Hyundai Keys to Summer event is ending soon. Unlock offers across a wide range of new and demonstrator Hyundai models. Visit Hyundai.com.au today.
Stay alert and drive safely with Nova.
New week, new chances to win with exclusive holiday getaways. Where could you be we off to?
Imagine heading to Orlando with a 10-night family stay at the acclaimed Melia Orlando Celebration, plus theme park entry.
Sounds incredible. The best part about exclusive holiday getaways is just by joining, you also unlock over 12,000 everyday discounts at Australia's leading retailers while giving back to your nominated charity. Win, save, give. Easy. Join now at exclusiveholidayGetaways.com.au.
At Target, find sleepwear you want to wear all weekend, like breathable waffle pyjama ranges for the whole family. Kids sizes 1 to 8 are just $18. You're getting Easter right on Target.
Listen to the sizzle. Feel the crunch of fresh veggies. The swirl of creamy pasta. Easy, delicious, delivered. Win the week and order now at hellofresh.com.au. HelloFresh, hello dinner.
Don't just get any old mattress and cross your fingers. There's only one award-winning Sleeping Duck mattress that Australia loves and comes with a system to get the comfort perfect for you in your very own home. Get it perfect at sleepingduck.com.
Go Harvey Norman. Hisense 2024 TV run out on now. Race in for clearance prices across the range. Big screens, king screens, all screens on sale. Save $400 on Hisense 75-inch mini LED TV. Save over $1,400 plus get bonus local delivery and installation on Hisense 100-inch TV. Conditions apply. Shop in store. Shop online. If it's a Hisense 2024 model, it's got to go. Be quick. Limited time while stocks last. Hisense 2024 TV run out on now at Harvey Norman.
The new Subway Signature Philly-style 3-cheese steak with tender, juicy steak and triple cheesy, melty goodness. It's your shortcut to Tasty Town. Sounds sublime.
Want great value coffee? How about great quality coffee? They're both at the Ready. Ready Express. Australia's best $2 coffee. Find out at Ready Express.
Perth traffic. NOVA937.
Win over $768 million in today's USA Power Lotto. Get more zeros in your life with Australia's own lotteryoffice.com.au. Hurry, draw closes in less than 3 hours. There's been a breakdown Kwinana Freeway northbound at South Street Bateman. The right lane is blocked. Towing services are on site with traffic heavy on approach. The Mitchell Freeway southbound, so Hepburn Ave to Vincent Street. Kwinana Freeway northbound, busy Mortimer Road to Rowley Road and Farrington Road to Cranford Avenue. And across the metro, a little congestion. Royal Highway southbound at Great Eastern Highway bypass Hazelmere. ESPN is now on at Disney Plus. Catch live events, epic sporting moments, and 10,000 hours of action, including the upcoming NBA playoffs. ESPN on Disney Plus. Turn it on. Mostly sunny today, a top of 38. Right now, it's 25 degrees.
Looking to take the next step in your career? Be in control of how and when you study with a University of South Australia online degree. With 24/7 access to all course materials and no fixed lecture times, you have everything you need to learn at your own pace with a 100% online degree. Offering 4 intakes a year, you can dive in as soon as you're ready. Learning has never been this convenient. Google UniSA Online now for more information.
Live on your radio, stream on any device, or play Nova on your smart speaker.
This is Nova.
It's just past 8 o'clock. Good morning, I'm Talisa Ryder. The cost of living crisis is firming as a key election issue as the opposition leader prepares to hand down his budget reply tonight. Peter Dutton will unveil a plan to slash the fuel excise. It'll be cut from 50 to 25 cents for 12 months, saving drivers around $700 on petrol a year. The latest supermarket price survey from Choice has revealed there has been some relief at the checkout. The consumer group analysed 14 common grocery items, finding Woolies raised prices by 3.7%, while prices dropped at Aldi and Coles. Editorial director Mark Serrell says he's hoping for a downward shift in prices soon.
We're hoping for downward pressure on prices. That's one of the reasons why we're doing this grocery survey to begin with, is to put a bit of pressure on the big supermarkets to sort of lower prices.
Closer to home, and the search continues for a kayaker who went missing during a multi-day group tour in the Kimberley region. 2 men fell from their rafts into the Drysdale River on Monday, with one of them found clinging to a tree and rescued. However, a 79-year-old man is yet to be found. And lawyers for Lady Gaga have fired back after the pop star was hit with a lawsuit by a surfboard brand claiming she stole their Mayhem logo for her new album. Gaga's legal team says they're just trying to capitalise on her success with a baseless lawsuit. Sean's up next with the sport.
Nova Sport.
Thanks to Lisa. Round 3 of the footy gets underway tonight with the under siege Essendon hosting Port Adelaide. The Bombers naming defender Jordan Ridley and debutant Saad El Hawali in their lineup, while the Power made 3 changes, naming Tom Cochrane for his first game, along with Ivan Soldo and Asalva Radikalia. Coach Ken Hinkley says Cochrane, who has Tourette's syndrome, has overcome a lot to make his debut.
Oh, it's a great story. It's an absolute great story. I'm so proud of him and proud of his family and for the way he's been able to take on his challenges and fit into an AFL environment in such a short period of time. And now he's going to play his first game of AFL football. It's just such a good story.
Over to cricket now, and Australia's completed a 3-0 clean sweep over New Zealand in the Women's T20 International. The Tourists winning the latest event by 8 runs in yesterday's clash. They finished at 4 for 180. And the Matildas will be heading back to Melbourne to host an international friendly against Argentina. It'll be played at Marvel Stadium on May 30.
Weather-wise, mostly sunny today with tops of 38 degrees. Clear skies tomorrow and 35. Right now it's 25 degrees and you're up to date on Nova.
Listen via the Nova Player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go. The Nova Player. It's Nathan, Nat and Sean on Nova 937.
It's 8:05. David and Sean are with Ross.
Hello.
And the thighs have arrived, Sean.
The big man on today.
Yeah, short shorts, Pav.
Well, yeah. Well, they look short when you sit down because they've got big thighs.
Sean knows.
Let me just pull them down a little bit.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Nav.
We're catching up
Love
with
you, Nima.
Pav next. Here's Gracie Abrams. That's so true.
Read your mind. Think about your dumb face all the time. Living in your glass house, I'm outside. Looking in her big blue eyes. Did it just to hurt me, make me cry? Smiling through it all, yeah, that's my life. You're an idiot. Now I'm sure. Now I'm positive. I should go and warn her. Ooh, bet you think that she's so cool. Kicking back on your couch, making eyes from across the room. Wait, I think I've been there too. What you do to get you off? Taking down her hair like, oh my god. Taking off your shirt, I did that once or twice. No, I know off. But I think I like her, she's so fun. Wait, I think I hate her, I'm not that evolved. I'm sorry, she's missing it. Sad, sad boy, not my business. But I had to warn ya. Bet you think that she's so cool. Kicking back on your couch, making eyes from across the room. Wait, I think I've been there too. You got me thinking she's so cool. But I know what I know when you're just another dude. Ooh, that's so true. Made it out alive, but I think I lost it. Said that I was fine, said it from my coffin. Remember how I died when you started walking? That's my life, that's my life. I'll put up a fight, taking out my earrings. Don't you know the vibe? Don't you know the feeling? It's just spend the night, catch me on your ceiling. That's your price, that's your price. Well, bet you're thinking she's so cool. Kicking back on your couch, making eyes from across the room. Wait, I think I've been there too. You got me thinking she's so cool. But I know what I know when you're just another dude. Ooh, that's so true.
Good and wonderful with the ball. He is an icon. But he's got a lot of talent, and so is this man. 228 games. Guess who?
It's not too late to get amongst the action. Get your footy fix with NAB AFL Auskick. Find your local Auskick centre at play.afl/Auskick.
Nova Footy for McCafe.
Well, the Derby's on this weekend. Derby 60, in fact. It's time to bring in the big kahuna, mate. Imagine playing
Josh
on the...
Tracy.
How good's he been, Ross?
Yeah, he's very good
Ross,
last week, wasn't he?
Pav. Ross was going to say, would you like to play on Pav? If you're in the back line, would you play on Pav? And he's got you one out in the cage.
Yeah, you're comparing hand size.
Yeah, I used to play on the bench at the Inhale in Year 12. But yeah, we compared hand size, and I said, that mate, they are some solid hands. And mine just kind of, his hand ate my hand when we compared. So no, I would not want to get anywhere
They're a bit
near
mangled these days. You remember Ian Healy? They're the barometer of hands when I think about sporting stars.
Yeah.
You look at those hands, they're just mangled, broken.
Gilly too, yeah.
Dislocated fingers, and your wicketkeeper's copper. But I've sort of got a couple of little bung ones, but not too bad compared to some.
I mean, Danny Green's hands are a bit
bunted
too.
Yeah, fair enough.
Connor Brown's are a bit cooked as well, aren't
Yeah,
they?
It's when he's on the couch and talking about it on Fox, you can see one finger's almost the right angle, and he's sort of trying to demonstrate.
That can't be right.
Pav, I went to an event last night, and of course it's Derby week. You were at one with JL recently as well.
Yeah,
you guys doing a lot of cashies this week, aren't you?
You got to cash in when you can. What is that?
There was a Freo super fan that was there at an event I was at last night.
So Sean has just handed me a photo of my signature that's been tattooed on a fan's forearm, the inside of their forearm.
She got it done, I reckon, on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's a she. We had a. Justin and I did a little event with some fans with about not even a week ago, and she came up to me and said, "Oh, look, I've been a bit of a fan of yours for a long time. Do you mind if you sign this little card for me?" And I was like, "Oh, sure, no worries." And then as I was doing it, she said, "Oh, yeah, because I'm going to get it tattooed on my arm." And I said, I sort of laughed.
Oh, yeah, funny one. But
that's
also,
proof. Oh my God,
that's a really big signature. Like it takes up most of the forearm.
Is there a possibility of her going and forging?
Yes.
I think so.
I'm just going to say,
right into the back.
She hasn't got her hands on your checkbook, has she?
Oh, maybe.
Checkbook. Yours a checkbook.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
How do you feel about having your signature on someone's arm for life?
How do I feel? I mean, it's probably like how I feel for most of my career. Like, it feels a bit unreal. It feels a bit strange. It feels a bit unnatural, but
bewildering.
Bewildering is the best way to describe it. Yeah. I never thought my signature would be on someone's forearm.
I mean, because normally you would put it on your inner thigh, wouldn't you?
Of course you would. Of course.
Why would you put it on your forearm?
There's calf tattoos these days.
Yeah.
A lot, isn't there? Yeah.
Where do you stand on calf tattoos?
Oh, well, I don't have any tattoos. I remember because Belly always used to say that you don't see a sticker on a Ferrari, and I've used that 100 times over. And Pav, do you? You're the same.
No, it's a good line.
So none of us have got any tattoos. You don't have any tats either, Pav? No, me either. Ross?
No.
Oh, look at us, a bunch of clean skins.
We would be the
Millie
out
White
of the
clean
four
skins.
of us or five of us in this room right now.
There's one person.
There's one, is it?
Amy's got a little one.
But think about most rooms in Perth right now. If you're heading into the office, what percentage of people would have a sticker? Probably 50%.
Oh,
yeah.
I reckon it's getting there.
Yeah.
Don't
Maybe
you think?
more.
Yeah.
Maybe more. I mean, we're all a little bit older, perhaps. Skewing the demographic to a different age group, but even now, I mean, when you were in a shower, a bunch of guys, let's say this.
Why are you looking at me?
Well, then you could have been in the shower with a bunch of guys as well.
Have I told you that in confidence?
Sorry. Are we on air?
We won't be for long.
But it was probably rare that there was probably more tattoos than not in a AFL men's shower.
Certainly these days.
Certainly these days. Yeah, maybe back in the day, probably 50-50.
I'm just trying to think.
You can't get your head.
Maybe you weren't looking in the right area to see the tattoo shot. Well, you really thought
could
too.
see
Like
his eyes. I was
like they glazed over as he went back in time, back to the showers,
I can
through
only think
the
of something
steamy
else.
mist.
It's steamy
Anyway.
mist. It reminds me.
Do you want to talk about the Derby?
Oh, yeah, okay. Hey, Pav, this is going to be a ripper, actually. And we had Jordan Clark in here earlier on, right? So 0-2, and you wouldn't think that that'd be much of a game because both teams haven't won a game, but it means a lot. 17-18,
match of the round.
Well, it is. There's a couple other great matches as well. Essendon under the pump tonight. They take on Port. Giants and Hawks as well. That's going to be an absolute cracker.
Yeah.
And to finish the round, the Derby. What a fantastic match to finish the round. And you're right, 17th versus 18th. Who would have thought? There's so much pressure.
So much.
On probably more so Fremantle and Justin Longmuir and his team as compared to West Coast. But after that disastrous first game, Andrew McQualter would have been thinking, what the hell is AFL coaching all about? They sort of turned it around for 3 quarters last week, couldn't hang on, and it's going to be a huge contest. Probably one of the youngest derbies teams ever. Like, there's a lot of experience
for both sides.
Yep. A lot of experienced players out. What did Jordan say about his thoughts and feeling ahead of the game? I'm sure they're just taking it as one week at a time, but there must be...
They think they're playing good footy without being able to close and still having issues, and it was...
what did you think? You were there last week, obviously. What was your take on the game?
Guy?
Oh, I thought that from an effort-based perspective, they were up there.
Yep.
I'm annoyed that... And people keep throwing all these stats at me, so I was saying to Jordan, so they've won 1
and
drawn 1 and lost 7 in the last
under 2 goals the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Correct. Yep.
And the other part to that is there's something like opposition versus Fremantle in the last 5 minutes of those games is 74 points and Fremantle 7. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so
that's a horrible
basically
really bad stat.
last quarters and late in the games they've struggled the last 12 months or so. And in games less than 2 goals, they haven't been able to really handle the big moments.
What do they need? More pickle juice? What's the answer?
It's got nothing to do with pickle juice. I think it's got to do with the age. So on the weekend, they were the third.
Inexperience?
Yeah. Third youngest team of the round last week. Essendon and Richmond were the other 2, and they got absolutely smacked by their opposition. So this isn't an excuse, it's just fact. They're a young team. And I don't think Justin actually wanted to be playing this team as young as they are. But no Sean Darcy, no Nat Fyfe, no Hayden Young, no Michael Walters, and so on and so forth. So they've got some broader sort of list management issues in terms of just getting enough players into that 100 to 150 game experience that go, yep, no worries, late in the game, it's hot. Sydney are coming. Let's just handle. Let's absorb, and we'll still win the game of footy. They're not quite at that maturity.
Maybe they
level
should
yet.
just dust off Matthew Pavlich and stick him out there as a cool head in this sort of scenario. Just
clear the 50. This is what would happen. Clear the 50.
I'm not moving.
1 out. For whatever you do, don't kick it up your feet.
Don't kick it at my feet. Don't put it over my head.
Hit me on the chest.
But they do. They just need some more experienced bodies and minds out there. As for West Coast, they've got a free hit at this game. They really do. And we saw it.
I mean, they'd love to have Jake Waterman back, but it's not.
Of course.
Selection today, Jack Graham the other one. I think those 2 are unlikely. They might get
Bailey Williams too.
So they've got a few injury issues, both teams. But it doesn't change how big this game is. It's going to be huge, and Eagles home derby, they'll be roaring, particularly after their performance last week. So it's all on the line.
Everyone's pulling the finger at the 9-minute mark. Did you see that?
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I wonder why.
There's a push at the 9-minute mark for everybody to.
Did you ever give the bird while you're playing, Shawnee? Can you remember? No, I wasn't a bird guy.
Nah. I didn't
it's
get involved in the crowd.
Move. Do you think it's finable? Do you think that's a?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think for the amount that we've all spoken about it this week, and it's been on all the talk shows, and we're still talking about it here on a Thursday. I think yes, it deserves a. Hey, you know what? You can't do that.
Give us $1,000.
He's 19. He's got a huge future in the game, and we all think he's going to be a star. But just focus on the game. Go and get the footy rather than actually worrying what someone's saying across the fence.
Do we all believe that he's going to be playing for another team inside a couple of years?
Probably. Yeah, I think so. But let's hope not. We all want him to see him stay here. But I mean, the likelihood is he'll head back. I think about it coming from South Australia. It's the perfect fit for him. He's a country lad from Victoria.
Yes.
Like Perth is a great city for him to be the guy and still have a bit of that sort of country lifestyle. Separation. But anyway, that's his choice, and I'm sure it'll be a big one in a couple of years to come.
You make a really good point about that because Freo have got a lot of Vic country guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they've all signed on for multiple years, 20, 30, whatever. Do you think that the spotlight that's been shone so hard on him last year in particular is one of those things that would go, oh, no way, I'll just move back to...
Yeah.
Well, but I mean,
Vico.
There's more attention to Victoria.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this notion or the narrative that... it's such a it's a two-team town. It's like, there's one publication in this city that's been after him, and that's been a bit of a challenge.
Yep.
But not many people read it, and he doesn't have to read it, so move on.
That's true.
And Perth is the greatest town in the world. You've got all this great natural wilderness to go and explore at your doorstep, and it's a pretty small place. I mean, I'm only talking from personal experience and loving being here for 25 years, and this is what home is and will always be. So, I mean, I'm a strong advocate for him staying.
You're a convert. It can happen, Harley. See?
Absolutely, yeah.
Had
West is
nothing to
best.
do with the giant contracts Pav got. Along
Well,
the journey.
as if Harley's not going to get
he'll
those.
get one as well.
I don't think that's the issue.
I've got to say, I lived up to him.
Oh, you did. Bloody oath you did. Bloody oath.
I'm sure Harley will as well.
No.
Yeah.
No. 700 goals. Has he got that in him?
No, but he's got 25. This is the thing about Harley. He's a powerful. He's going to be that sort of Dustin type of player. You know, 25 and 3 goals. That'll do every week, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you take that.
Can he be an All-Australian in every position, Pav? That's the question.
Let's move on.
Oh, why? I love talking about it. It's bloody awesome.
Bring it up every time. We love your work, Pav.
Good on you, Pav.
Thank you,
Looking
team.
forward
Nice
to a
to
big
see you.
game.
Yep.
Have a good call, my friend.
Yeah, like.
Oh, that's right. You guys going head to head
When
again?
does it change? When do you not do the games on Saturdays? when does that all happen? Or Sundays? What?
Oh,
So
no,
this
when
is a
they're
Sunday
Saturdays.
game. Yeah.
Just Sundays you do.
Because you'll do the Saturday games.
Yeah, we'll arm wrestle before the game.
Hey, what happens when you're coaching footy? Do you have to give up the Fox gig?
No.
'Cause you're coaching 15 teams this year, aren't you?
No, yeah. So and what about for all those people out that have been selecting sport teams the last couple of weeks? I feel you because we've been selecting 3 footy teams, well 6 footy
Oh,
teams.
so grading them and putting
Year 3s, Year 5s,
moving
and
around.
now Year 7, 8 girls team. It's been a bunch of emails and WhatsApps and spreadsheets and not much fun. But we're there. No, my contracts, as in my pay gigs, take precedence over my children. Love you guys.
He's just breaking it to them now. Thanks, Trav. 8:20 on Nova.
Pav is the perfect addition in the studio with the guys, and the cafe's tasty range of iced coffees is perfect for those I'm melting in this heat Macca's runs. So, Macca's run?
Personally, I'd only like to talk about Escabir, but I have a list of other things that I have to mention about the Australian brewery in Rouse Hill. An icon of the Hillshire, this place that feels like home to everybody. A massive family-tailored undercover area, a highly rated chef has the reins over the new food menu, and apparently the cocktails are amazing. But back to the Escabir, the Australian brewery, Rouse Hill. You're always home here.
Perth traffic.
Nova 937.
We got a sunny top at 38 today. That's why Pav's got the thighs out. 35 and sunny tomorrow and Saturday, and then 31 on Sunday. Tell you what's happening on the roads.
There's been a crash Road Highway southbound before Great Eastern Highway bypass Bellevue. The vehicle's in the left emergency lane. Traffic slow on approach there. That breakdown, Kwinana Freeway northbound at South Street Bateman, has been cleared. Traffic remains heavy on approach though. The Mitchell Freeway southbound, so Hepburn Ave to Reed Highway and Karrinyup Road to Vincent Street, and Kwinana Freeway northbound, busy Mortimer Road to Raleigh Road and Farrington Road to Leach Highway. This is your invitation to the Audi Open House sale event. Offers available across a wide range of Audi models till March 31 at your preferred Audi dealer. T's and C's apply.
For those, thanks to worried that we've been very Docker heavy today because we had Jordan Clark
Oh, yeah,
and
we
Matthew
did too.
Pavlich
We did.
and you on today.
Yeah, that's... I don't count.
Sean's not on tomorrow, so that's going to even things out.
The Garber's going to make up for all of that. He'll be joining
He
us
will.
on tomorrow's show.
It's Nathan, Nat, and Sean. Listen via the Nova Player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go.
Personally, I'd only like to talk about Escabir, but I have a list of other things that I have to mention about the Australian brewery in Rouse Hill. An icon of the Hillshire, this place that feels like home to everybody. A massive family-tailored undercover area, a highly rated chef has the reins over the new food menu, and apparently the cocktails are amazing. But back to the Escabir, the Australian brewery, Rouse Hill. You're always home here.
HCF members get access to free heart health checks. And now, Brittany gets this ad to do a special shout out to her dad.
Hi Dad, I just wanted to let you know that I'm thinking of you. Last year, when you were having your heart surgery, it was one of the hardest days of my life. I'm so happy that it was successful and that you're still here. I can't wait to see you soon. Love you.
Oh, that was lovely. Got me right in the feels. HCF, we put our money where our members are. Eligibility criteria and exclusions apply.
Turning it up to 11. Now that's metal. A mosh pit, very metal.
A safety pin through the nose, metal AF. And it's all metal for a rock and roll roof over your head. The lads and ladies at All Metal Roofing are the real deal. Colour bond real. Serious about their metal, but very charming folks. Oh, quick, turn it up to 11. I love this. allmetalroofing.com.au.
Buy a Geely EX5 electric SUV before April 30 from $42,708 drive away, and you'll discover the future of driving. With complimentary 1-year public charging, home charger, 3-year scheduled servicing, and a premium paint upgrade. Hurry, offer ends April 30. Visit geely.com.au. Geely, all for this.
Need a vehicle that's ready to roll? We've got a truck for that. Budget Car and Truck Rental is now open in Windsor with a top quality fleet of reliable commercial vehicles for any job. Delivery vans, moving vans, refrigerated vans, buses, utes, you name it. So whether you're delivering goods on the job site or getting the crowd home, we've got a truck for that. Now open in Windsor. For a great deal, visit budgettrucks.com.au today.
Award-winning Soak Bathhouse is opening in Alexandria in April, and priority memberships are now available for a strictly limited time only. Get more than $350 worth of wellness experiences for just $99, including soak sessions, infrared saunas, LED facials, birthday rewards, exclusive discounts and more. Be among the first to experience Soak Bathhouse Alexandria in April and save more than $250 with a priority membership. Visit soakbathhouse.com.au to secure your strictly limited priority membership today. T's and C's apply.
This Easter, escape to the Blue Mountains and save 20%. Make the most of Easter or Anzac Day long weekends and enjoy 20% off when you stay a little longer in the serenity of the Hydro Majestic Lilienfels Resort or Parklands Gardens and Lodges. In a charming, picturesque landscape, enjoy more time to relax, rejuvenate and explore. Visit hydromajestic.com.au, lilienfels.com.au or parklands.com.au. T's and C's apply. Limited time offer.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. Listen via the Nova player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go.
If you try just a little more times, I would have made you a believer. Would have showed you what it's like. Every single night. And the cards are down like shades on. And I just broke up with my man like One X in the passenger seat cause I'm done. Down, rude boy, get your foot up on my dash. Got all the receipts to my business, moving a little bit of heartbreak. A little bit of how could you do that? A little bit of talking out short. A little bit of look at what you had but could not hold. And that's on you, baby, too bad. I'm about to make it hurt as I vroom vroom. Ice cold, how I leave you alone, but please tell your mother I'ma miss her so. If you try just a little more time, I would've made you a believer. Would've told you how it's like. Every single night. To be born again, baby, to be born again. You stayed just a little few nights. I could've made you pray to Jesus. Would've sold you to the light. Every single night. To be born again, baby, to be born again. Non-believer, you pretend from the fool, but can't give back. Nice to leave ya, but I would be a fool not to ask. Do your words and gospel to you now? Keeping me strong, choosing to carry on after one. Too many lies would be wrong. So sad, you pop tags on my shopping spree. Stay mad when I show them all the long receipts. They laugh at you, crash out like a comedy. I can't be a sugar mom, get a job for me. Said, well, let go, but let me live happily forever after more. I hope you learn something from a little fiasco. You played the game smart, letting little me pass go. If you try just a little more time, so would've made you a believer. Would've showed you what it's like. Every single night. To be born again, baby, to be born again. You need religion at the minimum. And I'ma do it diligent, I'm looking for a synonym. I'm trying to find the words to tell him I ain't even feeling them. No, I'll never be deficient in. But see, you can wake up and take me like a vitamin. I learned the hard way to let go now and save my soul.
Born again. That's Doja Cat, Lisa. Heaps of people, really. 29 past 8. Nathan, Nat and Sean with Ross today as well. So I want to tell this story that somebody told me recently. So she was talking to me about when she went travelling as a youngster, did the backpacking around through Asia kind of thing. So this is quite some time ago. And she had to go to the airport to catch a plane to the next destination, she and a friend. And the taxi driver took them to the wrong terminal. And so then they realised, and they had to then, they're in a rush and they get there, they're cutting it really fine.
Yeah.
They rush up to the desk and they're like, this is where we're going. And the girl took their passports and then disappeared out the back. And they're like, what's happened there?
Okay.
What's this about?
Yeah.
And then she didn't come back and they're like, we're going to miss our flight. So they kind of went, what do we do? Do we make a run for the actual flight and leave the passports here?
Yeah.
Anyway, which is a bad idea, but this is pre 9/11 when there was a bit more laxity at airports.
Yep.
And so they decided to try that, but security grabbed them and then they're thrown in an office and they're like, well, our passports have been taken by staff. And they think that what that staff member wanted was a payment to facilitate the process, but they were backpacking. They didn't have any money anyway to spare. So anyway, so they're in an office with the manager who then is saying, well, you can't go on that flight and it's the doors closed. Yeah, that's it. Too bad. And then he said, you've got to buy a new ticket. And they're like, we're not buying a new ticket. We missed this because you stopped us from getting on the plane. And they're like, no, too bad. You've got to buy a new ticket. And obviously she was furious. And she said, no, that's not acceptable. Yeah, and where are our passports? So they went off, found the passports. Passports come back, magically appear. And then he said, righto, you've got to buy a ticket. No, we're not buying a ticket. We're not going to do it. And so they didn't have the money to do it. And it was quite a lot. Like, because you're literally buying it, at full tote odds.
Yeah.
And so instead of, getting
There's no explanation for that person just taking the passports and just sneaking off with them.
That was not. And so she said to this guy, if you don't put us on another flight at your expense because you're the reasons that we didn't, then I will tell every single person that I meet for the rest of my life not to fly on this airline. And he went, okay.
Oh.
So anyway.
She doesn't know anyone. That's what he's thinking.
Yeah.
How many people does this woman know?
So then, anyway, she goes on with her travels. She flew with a different airline, moves on with her travels. Every person she met in every hostel, she told them not to fly with this airline. And it's one of the world's bigger airlines. It's not an Australian airline, by the way. One of the world's bigger airlines. Told them not to fly. And every time she told somebody not to fly with them, she sent that guy in the office in Jakarta a postcard saying, today I told 14 people at this hostel not to fly with your airline. And she reckons she sent more than 40 postcards.
How much effort is it to do one postcard?
Yes.
That is a lot of motivation.
From all over the world. Every time she met somebody, and we're now still more than 30 years later, and she said, don't fly with them. And so she's not still sending postcards, but she's still telling people. So much was her feeling that she was wronged in the moment. Imagine writing while you're backpacking around the world, sending postcards to the guy that's wronged you to tell you how many people she's told not to use their business.
I understand her threatening the guy, and that's a threat. But once that he calls you out, you're not going to go through with anything.
No.
But she did it.
Yes.
That is, like, I admire
She's more than 40.
the amount of
postcards.
effort she really is making a point. She's standing behind, because she obviously believes it was unfair. And she goes, I'm, making a stand, and it's postcards. Was she pumped when
absolutely love
emails
it.
came out?
Hey, an email's not as as you can delete an email.
Yeah,
I know you can throw a postcard in the bin, but it's something physical and tangible.
It's personal.
And it hurts, and other people can see it. You know what I mean? I think it hurts more, and it shows how much effort you've gone to.
How many people have written angry postcards as well?
That's
Angry
right. Normally it's
postcards.
like, I'm having a great time, wish you were here.
Yeah,
and
you
she's
suck.
like, I told 14 people today not to use your business.
And she did it for over 40 times.
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Mate.
That's the level of vindictiveness that I aspire to.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Wow,
Shall
let's
we
talk about vendettas.
Yeah, have you had
How
a
long have you gone?
Personal vendetta against, it doesn't need to be against a business, or it could be, but it could be against, I don't know, an old friend that wronged you or whatever.
God, I like the sound of it. Right, what have we got up for grabs?
We like petty stuff as well, don't we?
Yeah, we
Jurassic
do.
Kingdom prize pack, that's coming. Family pass, ride tokens, voucher. To buy merch or show bags, you'll be into Perth April 11 to 27th. Book now, jurassickingdom.com.au for epic thrills.
All right, have you waged a personal vendetta against something or someone? We would love to hear from you. 13 24 10.
Perth traffic.
Nova 937.
Doing home maintenance jobs this weekend? Buy all your Jason Window and or spare parts directly from Jason Windows. Visit shop.jasonwindows.com.au. There's a traffic signal pole down along Rockingham Road southbound at Thomas Road, Kwinana Beach. The left lane's affected. There's no major traffic delays, but proceed with caution. Some debris affecting the right lanes along Tonkin Highway southbound before Horry-Miller Drive, Perth Airport from an earlier crash. Traffic slow on approach, so drive carefully. And a crash road highway southbound before Great Eastern Highway bypass Bellevue. As a vehicle in the left emergency lane, incident response is on site. Traffic slow on approach there. Can you get amazing entertainment without paying a single cent? Yes, you can. Check out award-winning comedy, dramas and kid shows free and ad-free on ABC iView. Mostly sunny today, 38 the top. Right now it's 28 degrees.
Personally, I'd only like to talk about Escabir, but I have a list of other things that I have to mention about the Australian brewery in Rouse Hill. An icon of the Hillshire, this place that feels like home to everybody. A massive family-tailored undercover area, a highly rated chef has the reins over the new food menu, and apparently the cocktails are amazing. But back to the Escabir, the Australian brewery, Rouse Hill. You're always home here.
Live on your radio. Stream via the Nova player or play Nova on your smart speaker.
This is Nova.
It's 8:35. Good morning. I'm Talisa Ryder. The opposition says it'll scrap Labor's new tax cuts if it wins the May election. The Albanese government's latest round of tax relief passes Senate overnight, saving Aussies about $500 a year. Liberal leader Peter Dutton claims the spending is irresponsible and instead plans to offer households cheaper petrol by halving the fuel excise for a year. Doctors are worried we could be heading for a horror flu season in Australia with a decrease in the number of people getting a flu shot. AMA President Dr. Danielle McMullen says the vaccine is safe and saves lives.
The flu vaccine can't cause the flu. The common side effect to feel a little bit under the weather for a day or two after your vaccine, but you definitely can't catch the flu from it. Your best protection from influenza is to get your flu vaccine.
WA police say heavy rainfall has complicated their search for a missing kayaker in the Kimberley region. A 79-year-old man fell from his raft on the Drysdale River while on a multi-day group tour on Monday. He's still yet to be found. And Prince Harry has sensationally quit a charity he co-founded nearly 20 years ago after a dispute with the chairwoman. In a statement, the Duke of Sussex says what's transpired is unthinkable. Sean's up next with the sport.
Nova Sport.
Thank you, Talisa. It's Selection Thursday ahead of round 3 of the AFL. Both Fremantle and the Eagles will name their 25-man squads for Sunday's Derby 60. That'll happen about 4 p.m. the Savo. Fremantle skipper, though, Alex Pearce says this weekend's clash at Optus is vital.
It's not where we want to be this time of the year, and I'm sure that, Eagles boys are saying the same. So it's a big one on the calendar for anyone. Took some steps forward last week, but obviously weren't good enough in the end to get the 4 points. So, we're really, really hungry to get our season off the mark on the weekend.
In tonight's clash, Essendon host Port Adelaide at Marvel Stadium. Over to Formula One news now, and Kiwi Liam Lawson has been dropped by Red Bull to its second team just 2 races into the season. He'll swap seats with Yuki Tsunoda And the incredible run of little-known Filipino Alexandra Ulla has continued at the Miami Tennis Masters. The world number 140 has crushed second seed Iga Swiatek in straight sets to move to the semis.
Weather-wise, mostly sunny today with tops of 38 degrees. Clear skies tomorrow and 35. Right now it's 28 degrees and you're up to date on Nova.
Listen via the Nova player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go. The Nova player.
Let's go.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. And Nova 937.
There's no one better, yeah, I know.
It's 22 to 9, Nathan and Sean with Ross today. And so we're talking about when you wage a vendetta, you're trying to get revenge against someone who has wronged you. In this case, it was an airline that wronged a lady I know. And she told them that she would tell everybody she knew not to fly with them.
Yeah.
And then
99% of stories would stop there.
That's right. And you go, oh, yeah, what a great threat. But no. She then told every single person that she met not to fly with them. And every time she did that, she sent the office a postcard to tell them how many people that day she told that she not to fly with them, which is so funny.
And you said sometimes she'd name the people.
Yeah, so sometimes, like today, I told Stephanie, Alice, and Steve not to fly with you.
Yeah, cop that.
Oh, I love that. The commitment's unbelievable to do
I know,
that.
she did it over 40 times.
Would you want to ever cross her in anything?
No, that's
She
what I
seems
said
like
to her.
she's-
I'm going to stay on the right side of you. Absolutely.
Once you sign off on that postcard, you're not doing like a regards.
No.
That's what she is. Just the name.
I think
There's
so.
no regards. There's no best wishes.
Or,
is
yeah.
there?
Never
By the way,
forget.
We're taking calls on this, by the way. If you...
Yeah,
Free
bit of,
stuff. Jurassic
revenge,
Kingdom
vendetta.
as well, if you get involved.
but Flyaway Fridays is happening tomorrow with Transnusa, of course. We'll be
Who would
giving
never
away...
do this sort of thing to
They're
a
amazing,
customer.
Transnusa.
Exactly. Trips to
We'll be
Bali
off to
tomorrow
Bali.
for our favourite caller. Lisa, hello.
Good morning.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. Okay, so we are talking about, when you're getting revenge on a company. What happened?
Oh, this wasn't anything happened to me, but I heard about it many years ago about a lady whose husband cheated on her.
Yeah.
And she waited for him to go away on business and went in the apartment and sprayed the whole apartment with a hose pipe, every room, every item, and sprinkled watercress on every single thing in the house.
A hose, like the garden hose.
Yes. So watered everything,
so
and then, because watercress you can grow in like wet paper towel, so it's going to grow in wet
And
carpet for sure.
When he came back, the whole apartment was literally covered with watercress.
Is that a good thing? Well, nice, keep it nice and cool.
Salad greens.
Salad, yeah, if you like. I'll just pick a bit of that off the wall.
I mean, you don't really want to sleep in it, I suppose.
No.
I mean, it's petty and spectacular.
Yeah, he's stuck with me for years. Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah, I know, isn't it? Brilliant work. Thank you, Lisa. Let's go to Rob in Carlisle. Hi, Rob. You there, Rob?
How you going?
Yeah, good, mate. Okay, so have you waged a bit of a vendetta?
Yeah, look, I had a fairly vindictive ex-wife that gave me a lot of grief.
Does she have a hose?
A whole number of things.
Yeah.
So I was able to find out that she was on RSVP and was able to, get access. And I unblocked all the people she'd blocked, and I sent a wink or a request to all the people opposite to who I was.
Yes.
Just the wink.
So basically you hacked into her account and then were responding to undesirable people saying that, here's a wink.
Yeah, maybe that was something, something that happened. Yeah.
Maybe that was something that happened.
How did that work? Did you get a response? Did you hear what happened?
Look, I didn't, but I just had an enormous amount of satisfaction from
I mean, that's what it's all about,
knowing
isn't
that
it?
her day was well.
And that's not you're not doing anything that's going to harm her or
Just a bit
cause
of fun revenge.
Just a bit of fun revenge. That's right. That's the
Lighthearted
best sort of revenge, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Here's a postcard of a tropical destination. I'm bringing your company down. But otherwise, lighthearted. All right, 13 24 10. We are talking about waging a bit of a vendetta. If you're our favourite caller of the week tomorrow, flights to Bali. With Transnusa Airways. Nice work. Here's Dua Lipa, These Walls. It's 18 to 9 on Nova.
Maybe we should switch careers, 'cause baby, you know no one beats our poker faces. And when the night ends up in tears,
That's Dua Lipa, currently in the country. Another person who's not coming to Perth.
Sydney
Furious.
tomorrow night and the night
What's her
after
problem?
that.
Why does she hate us?
Yeah, they do that.
She met us here.
We had such a good time with her,
I know.
just hanging out at the campfield.
Did we ruin it? Did we say something that put her off coming to Perth?
There's every chance.
Yeah. What did you do, Sean? It's 14 to 9. We are talking about waging a bit of a vendetta or getting some revenge. Deb's in Morley. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good,
Hey, Deb. Okay, what happened?
It didn't happen to me, but it happened to a friend of mine who had a vendetta against one of his friends, and I can't remember the actual particulars, but he wanted to get him back in some way. So what he did was, you know those little silver security tags that they have on high value items, so
Yes.
when people,
So
know,
you kind
take
of got a
them or
little
whatever
like
it
a
is.
hologrammy thing on it. Yeah.
Yeah, those
Yes.
little things. He had one of those on an item that he purchased, and he popped that inside and concealed it in his friend's backpack. So every time his friend would go in and out of a store, the alarm would go off and he'd get his bag searched. And for weeks he couldn't understand why this was happening to him.
Yeah,
That's actually amazing. That's the perfect scenario.
I like that.
Because there's it's just an inconvenience, right? Without causing any physical harm.
No, exactly.
Yeah, that's a
And,
perfect revenge.
Exactly. So, every time he went through, the alarms went off and he just weeks he couldn't get it.
Oh, that is brilliant. Oh, that's so
have to search
funny.
his bag again.
Yeah.
What? I don't know.
Doesn't hurt anyone. It's hilarious.
That's so funny. Good work.
Yeah, that's the best thing. So,
Right.
But it didn't harm. No harm. It was just like
No harm,
I said,
no foul.
inconvenience.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Fun revenge. We've got a Jurassic Kingdom prize pack, family pass, ride tokens, voucher to buy merch or show bags here April 11 to 27. Book now JurassicKingdom.com.au for epic thrills.
Don't award the prize yet. We've got one more. I know, right? Just snuck in. Michael, hello.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Okay.
Hey, Mike.
All right. It's gone from vendettas to just straight out revenge. What's happened?
Well, my dad's a real eye for an eye type person,
Right.
and this is one of my favourite stories of him. So a couple of decades ago, my mum was harassed at her workplace, and he really didn't like that one. He couldn't let it go. So he waited about 6 months, so there was no connection. And this man was an Italian who was very fond of his gardens and his lawn.
Yes.
And he went around at midnight with a whole bunch of water balloons filled up with Roundoff, and he threw them all over the garden to make it look like a war zone.
That is...
And
the
he waited all that time.
The premeditation on that is
That's
I'm going
right.
to get him in 6 months. And he obviously still felt it 6 months later.
Seething resentment.
I think he felt a lot better after that.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, the way
Water
to
balloons.
really attack a guy is through his lawn, isn't it?
No
And,
doubt about it.
Midnight as well. You're
I
waking
know.
yourself up.
Well, you can't do it during the day.
Yeah, of course. Round up in a water balloon, difficult, I'd imagine.
And also it's going to splatter, so you get that splatter effect as well.
Well done to your
I
dad.
know. Oh, you people, I'm not going to cross your dad,
Oh, it's
Michael,
got
that's
the
for sure.
rippers there.
I know, too good.
Absolutely. Ross, you already told us about Jurassic Kingdom, which we're all about. I'm going to give it to Deb
Yes.
because I think that easy security card...
Yes. Nobody got hurt, no lawn died.
Fun revenge.
Yeah.
That was fun revenge. But everyone we spoke to was in the running for Flyaway Fridays tomorrow. Our favourite caller of the week is going to score return flights to Bali.
Personally, I'd only like to talk about Escobir, but I have a list of other things that I have to mention about the Australian brewery in Rouse Hill. An icon of the Hills Shire, this place that feels like home to everybody. A massive family-tailored undercover area, a highly rated chef has the reins over the new food menu, and apparently the cocktails are amazing. But back to the Escobir, the Australian brewery, Rouse Hill. You're always home here.
Perth traffic.
NOVA937.
Top at 38 today, 35 tomorrow and Saturday, and a little cooler on Sunday. Looking forward to that. For the Derby, it'll be 31 degrees. What's happening in the roads, team?
There's a traffic signal pole down along Rockingham Road southbound at Thomas Road, Kwinana Beach as a result of an earlier crash. There's no major traffic delays, but proceed with caution. Some debris affecting the right lanes along Tonkin Highway southbound before Horry Miller Drive, Perth Airport. Traffic slow on approach there, so drive with caution. And a crash road highway southbound before Great Eastern Highway bypass Bellevue as a vehicle in the left emergency lane. Traffic slow there as well. At Chemist Warehouse, you'll save more money every year on your regular medication with discounted prescriptions in every store every day. Head into Chemist Warehouse today.
Thanks, T. Coming up shortly, we've got to put somebody in the running for Nova's Red Room Global Tour powered by Expedia. Stand by. It's 10 to 9 on Nova.
Let's go.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. Listen via the Nova Player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go.
Personally, I'd only like to talk about Escabir, but I have a list of other things that I have to mention about the Australian brewery in Rouse Hill. An icon of the Hills Shire, this place that feels like home to everybody. A massive family-tailored undercover area, a highly rated chef has the reins over the new food menu, and apparently the cocktails are amazing. But back to the Escabir, the Australian brewery, Rouse Hill. You're always home here.
With HCF Life Protect Insurance, members get up to $1.5 million cover to help protect their family. And now, Warwick gets this ad to jam with his son Thomas. Take it away, boys.
Okay, hit it.
Nice to have some father-son time, isn't it? Oh, that was a good bit. Conditions apply. Product issued by HCF Life. Consider the PDS and TMD available on the HCF website.
At Spotlight's VIP Day VIP, save 30% off full-priced items store-wide. Yes, that's 30% off. Hurry, today only. Plus, rush in for our autumn savings catalogue full of unbeatable deals store-wide. Don't miss out. Sale on now. Exclusions apply. At Spotlight, it's what you make it.
The cost of really living is down, with Suzuki introducing 2 years free scheduled servicing when you buy a new Suzuki. May I be the first to say, Suzuki! Offer available on select models only. T's and C's apply.
To the center. He passes to wing. Wing back to center. Center take time turn. He comes back to the wing.
You're not in Italy right now, but with travel booking via the CommBank app, Europe is closer than ever. Save up to 12% on flights with the Flyaway sale. Book now. Offer ends March 31st, 2025. Search travel booking in the CommBank app today.
Shoots and goal!
Travel booking is provided by Hopper. Eligibility and T's and C's apply.
Need a vehicle that's ready to roll? We've got a truck for that. Budget Car and Truck Rental is now open in Windsor with a top quality fleet of reliable commercial vehicles for any job. Delivery vans, moving vans, refrigerated vans, buses, utes, you name it. So whether you're delivering goods on the job site or getting the crowd home, we've got a truck for that. Now open in Windsor. For a great deal, visit budgettrucks.com.au today.
Turning it up to 11. Now that's metal. A mosh pit, very metal. A safety pin through the nose, metal AF. And it's all metal for a rock and roll roof over your head. The lads and ladies at All Metal Roofing are the real deal. Colour bond real. Serious about their metal, but very charming folks. Oh, quick, turn it up to 11. I love this. allmetalroofing.com.au.
David taught himself how to make bread. Good bread. He wanted to get even better, so he asked ChatGPT on Expedia if there's such a thing as a bread vacation. ChatGPT said, sure. Do you want to go to Normandy, Morocco, Ireland, or Tuscany? And that's how David became a master pizzaiolo. You were made to learn new things. We were made to give you trip ideas with ChatGPT, right in our app. Expedia, made to travel.
It's Nathan, Nat and Sean. Listen via the Nova Player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go.
I won't lie to you. I know he's just not right for you. And you could tell me if I'm off, but I see it on your face when you say that he's the one that you want. And you're spending all your time in this wrong situation, and anytime you want it to stop, I know I can treat you better than he can. And any girl like you deserves a gentleman. Tell me why are we wasting time on all your wasted crown when you should be with me instead. I know I can treat you better, better than he can. I'll stop time for you. second you say you'd like me to. I just wanna give you the loving that you're missing, baby. Just to wake up with you will be everything I need, and this could be so different. Tell me what you want to do, 'cause I know I can treat you better than he can, and any girl like you deserves a gentleman. Tell me why are we wasting time on all your wasted crime when you should be with me instead. I know I can treat you better, better than he can, better than he can. Give me a sign, take my hand, we'll be fine. Promise I won't let you down. Just know that you don't have to do this alone. Promise I'll never let you down. 'Cause I know I can treat you better than he can, and any girl like you deserves a gentleman. Tell me why are we wasting time on all your wasted grind when you should be with me instead. I know I can treat you better, better than he can. Better than he can. Better than he can.
You were made to meet halfway. Expedia were made to plan where halfway is. Expedia, made to travel.
Auckland, LA, Vegas.
Oh my God.
Nova's Red Room Global Tour, powered by Expedia.
Nova's Red Room. Let's go. Let me hear ya. Gracie Abrams' #1 album, The Secret of Us, and hit That's So True is out now.
All right, tomorrow, another person is going to win their spot on Nova's Red Room Global Tour. It's your boarding pass to the world's biggest artists, up close and personal, all powered by Expedia.
Kicking off with an exclusive Nova's Red Room event in Sydney.
I mean, that's nice.
New Zealand, Gracie Abrams in Auckland, LA, Dean Lewis, and as I said before, everyone gets excited about Vegas because it's Vegas and you're seeing Jelly Roll and Post Malone.
I mean, that is massive.
Postman.
All right, we're about to put somebody onto the list who could get the call back tomorrow. Karina, hello.
Hi.
Karina, this is very exciting.
You're one step closer, Karina.
Yay, very excited. Thank
and
you
it's
so
only
much.
one sleep away.
That's
too.
right. You don't even have to wait too long.
Yeah, the
You could
call
get
happens
the call.
tomorrow. What do you like the most about this, Karina?
Oh, it has to be Vegas. Post Malone.
Have you
Can't go past that, definitely.
Have you been to Vegas before, Karina?
Certainly have. Got married there.
Oh, did you? Did you? Which by Elvis? Which one did you do?
Oh, no, we did the Bellagio. Bit more stylish.
Oh, you're classy. That's because you're classy, Karina.
How did you go with getting people over, Karina? Did you know, because destination weddings are cool, but not everyone can come generally. So how did you work it?